Let your walls cave in. It echoes, echoes. Oh, when the night kicks in, it echoes, echoes. It echoes, echoes. Oh, when the night kicks in, it echoes, echoes. Oh, let me break you in. It echoes, echoes. It echoes, echoes. It echoes, echoes. Let your walls cave in. It echoes, echoes. Oh, when the night kicks in, it echoes, echoes. It echoes, it echoes, echoes.
Oh God! Oh no! Right off the bat. Ah, shit! Hot water.
It's like, would you like fries with that? 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 God damn it!
All right, hold on. Everybody leave. Come back in. We're starting now. Here. Oh God! It happened again.
You can do it. You can do it.
Heary. Welcome
Yay.
to the Dungeon Crows. I am your host and game master for the evening, Dr. Crow, and joining me are the adventurers of Phandalin. Starting with the brave and noble knight Burlwin, played by Nick Brown, the man of renown.
Hello there. Hope you're all doing well.
The mysterious Azurai, elf wizard supreme, played by Hex Harper.
Hey, you got my name right. Hooray!
I can do this! Yay!
Azurai's mysterious.
Shit, I did it again. My voice broke. Hold on, I gotta go through puberty again real quick, guys. I'm 32
Puberty
years
and
old. I'm going through my 7th puberty.
What, you gotta put some weights on your balls to make them drop? I don't know.
Remy the Ripper. The Reaper. Mysterious.
No, Azurai's mysterious.
Serious.
Remy, are you depressed?
Somehow that's even funnier since it's not the pirate game.
I know that's always the running joke of
The rigorous Remy the Reaper.
And Aurora Clementine, druid from beyond the woods, played by Neff Champion.
Good evening.
Oh boy.
So we are
This is how we're-
continuing what is basically our practice game of Pathfinder, where I have converted the famous Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition beginning module, Lost Mines of Phandelver, into Pathfinder 1st edition, because we are all sick of Wizards of the Coast and their BS.
Oh yeah.
And because I own this, I can do whatever I want with it. When our adventurers set off in the last part, they came across a roadblock and were assaulted by goblins. After a brief skirmish, they followed the goblins' trail back to a cave hideout and proceeded to clean house. Goblin Slayer would be proud.
Damn right he would.
They slaughtered every goblin they came upon and saved the bodyguard of the man who hired them to take mining equipment to Phandalin, a man named Slidar Hallwinter. With his help, you took care of the goblin's boss, a bugbear named Karag. And you have captured 2 goblins to begin interrogations. Almost died, especially Remy over there. But victorious with a new level and new treasure. treasure.
Yeah.
So, for speedy sake, we say that you have made it back to your original cart. It has been left untouched and undisturbed where you have left it, the horse grazing on weeds in the grass. What do you proceed to do?
Well, before we leave, because for some reason I never use those goblin heads. I use their some body parts for the goblin dog, but I never had to use the head. So I'll put the heads on spikes outside the gate or the entrance to the cave, and then ask Azurai what the because he knows how to speak Goblin. Do you know how to write in Goblin, Azurai?
I believe that would be included. Yes.
Okay, because I would say probably write something to the effect of like, "Stay out of this cave" or something like that. This cave, so that way no one comes back for maybe a little bit to intimidate anyone from coming back here.
I'll just I'll just write "you're next."
You're next. And then probably also, since the stream's been blocked, once everyone gets out of the way, maybe unblock that stream, help nature a little bit.
All right, so just undo the dam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wash all the bodies down the river.
And then put the two heads on spikes outside the entrance, and then
Is any
right,
more
you're next.
goblins show up?
Yeah, just anything really, just in.
Aren't you a morbid fellow? Stab.
Yeah, keep this pathway a little clear for now.
Yeah.
All right. So after the stream's initial rush, it shrinks back down. But it is notably larger and seems to be healthier as it clears out its piled up soot and grime and gunk. You place the spears, stab the goblin heads upon them, right in Goblin, you're next. Over the entrance to the cave. Return back to your cart, throw your two captured goblins into the back. What else would you like to do?
Just want to make sure we did establish that last session. We put all the equipment into our cart, right?
Yep, you're putting all the equipment. So the equipment that you have, I could take.
Yeah, you said it was sort of like it was some kind of shipping, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's someone's goods.
Yep, you drink the 2 potions of healing for yourselves. Because ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was unconscious.
Yep, there is a tiny frog statuette. That you have to determine what you want to do with.
Is that part of the equipment and all that
It is
stuff?
not. It's a separate it's an art object, basically.
Oh, yeah, I imagine we can fence it for some coins.
I will roll an appraise check on it.
An appraise check? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got -1 in appraise, so.
15. Okay, that actually didn't register. So let's try that again. Better. 25.
25. You estimate that this be worth about 40 gold.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
there's also all the mining supplies that were destined for a place called Line Shield Colster in Phandalin, which is where you were going anyway.
Yeah, so
we'll take that there.
Since we're going that direction, we can deliver this and get a good payout for that.
You might get rewarded for returning stolen goods. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we will. Okay. And
we know our dwarf boss was in some castle called Cragmoss Castle, but we don't know where that is.
We're going to interrogate the goblins about that.
Yeah.
There was also a second horse, I believe, that I couldn't take with me because
it was the one attached to the cart.
Yeah.
There's only one
there's
horse.
2 cars.
We're going to tie the goblins to the back of the cart because they got to walk. One more
Give them the old rope treatment.
Yeah, they got to shuffle. Because I don't want them to. We'll have the legs kind of bound, a little bit. Enough for them to waddle, but if they don't, then they'll just be dragged.
Drag them, make them tired, wear them out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fall behind, you drag behind.
Exactly.
Yep.
I can kill a person. Jesus.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, that's where ask the simple question: where's Cragmaw Castle? And if they don't say anything, tie them to the to the back of the car and let them mull over on that for a bit
Yeah. And
before they
it's
give
not
us
like
an
we're going to be
answer.
going very fast anyway. So,
It's a cart. It goes decent, but not very fast.
And especially it's going to be loaded down with all that supply, so it's going to be going slow.
Yes,
Yeah.
fine.
So they're going to be able to keep up, not enough problem. It just wear
Yeah.
them out over time.
Yep. Because I doubt they'll answer for a first question asked, so that's where the cart comes into play.
hmm
And they can't run away either because the cart's heavy. They're not escaping. How's Sildar doing?
Sildar is alive. Let's see here. He's only down 1 hit point. After all that, he's only down 1 hit point. I think you all gave
So
him
am I.
I think you gave him one
Yeah.
of the healing potions, and that's why.
Yeah, he got pretty banged up.
Yeah, pretty badly banged
yeah, he
up.
did.
I got a scratch through that entire thing. I'm kind of amazed with myself.
And I only took 2 points, so I've got a scratch somewhere too. But
All right. So you, after all of that, venturing in the cave, that took about an hour to clean out.
Mhm.
Probably about 2 hours, because combat is like 6 seconds per round, and each combat only lasted, I think, at most 5 rounds.
So
You
each
cleared that
combat,
out. You basically cleared that out really fast.
yeah.
So you will reach Phandalin. It's going to be night when you finally reach Phandalin.
Okay.
That's okay.
It's not going to be late into the evening, so we're talking probably about 10 o'clock, probably.
Okay.
That is going to be about 4 hours of walking on these goblins, though. Do you want to ask them any questions before you actually get into civilization, or are you going to bring goblins into town with you?
Yeah, where's the castle? Where's the castle? You mentioned a castle. Where is it?
Roll an intimidation, and I'm going to give you a +5 because you warned them out. First, you beat them. First, you put them on a seizure procedure, and then you made them walk for miles.
I does he get an assist bonus since I'm the one translating it? It's like a +2.
Yeah, just go ahead and add a +2. It'll be fine.
So plus
Alright,
7.
so a +7. Okay, let me adjust that then. Okay.
$24.
Nice.
All right.
Damn.
So, unfortunately, with that 24, the goblins are very willing to talk. However, it becomes aware to you that these goblins may not know a lot of useful information. What they are able to tell you is that Crag Mall is about 20 miles north of the hideout, somewhere in the forest. So I'm going to show you guys the map again. This map here, the hideout. I'm trying to remember how much one of these squares is. I don't see it anyway. Okay, 1 hex is about 5 miles.
Okay, and where are we roughly?
So
What's the roadblock?
So would you say you had made them walk halfway to Phandalin or all the way to Phandalin before you start questioning them?
Probably halfway.
Halfway. So you guys are currently right here-ish on this trail.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you would go all the way back, because I think you guys can move about 8 miles in a day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about 20 miles north of the hideout into the woods.
Okay, where was the
somewhere
hideout?
along here. Probably should have a different colored thing.
Yeah, probably, or at least not as light of a shade.
Darker.
Yeah, that works.
Here, none of you are using red, so I'll make it.
I'm using red.
Oh, you're using that red. So
You're yellow. Yeah, you're yellow. Orange works.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one that works good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's it's somewhere in this area roughly.
Okay.
Okay. So, my thoughts would be that we deliver the stolen goods, get paid for that, spend the night in an inn, and then head off to rescue the boss.
Yeah, sounds good. Also, find out any information just from town.
Yeah,
Yes.
as I say, let's gather our wits. Let's gather our wits before we start traversing through uncharted woods territory.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, goblins. And then take the rope, and then I don't. There's no prisons for goblins, right? They just kill them. I assume.
Yeah, goblins are considered pests.
Yeah. So let's take the rope that we bound them with and use it to hang them on a tree.
Jesus Christ!
Oh Jesus! What is your alignment?
Yeah. Well, we just gotta kill them, you know. I told you I got anger management issues.
You're too angry for Neverwinter.
I'm too angry for the Neverwinter guards, darn it.
So, probably chaotic evil.
Put neutral good. I got a sense of justice and whatnot.
That would be more lawful.
I'm
Lawful neutral, then.
You could
Yeah,
be lawful
lawful
evil.
neutral.
Lawful neutral bordering lawful evil.
Because well, they said they're pests. They're not. They're abominations. And again, the idea is
it's kind of like that thing that makes it a little squirmy. Like you don't have to kill them in such a brutal way, but it doesn't really matter
well,
to
we
you.
could
just-
kill them
You could just cut their
beforehand.
heads off. Done.
We could kill them before. I was saying like because we want to. Well, that's the normal thing in the medieval times. You just hang some outlaws in some trees to warn anyone that's coming
It's
to the
just
town. Hey,
goblins. It's not people. They're not people.
this was the time
give people the
where
right
people
idea though.
lost
Hey, don't fuck
their
around here.
hands because they were thieves.
I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead. I would say it definitely is lawful neutral to do it. Because
Okay.
it's more the reasoning behind the actions rather than the actions themselves that determine alignment a lot of the time.
It's like I'm not doing this to like let's make them suffer or anything like that. This is more so to try and like scare away any future like goblins or any other potential threats from being on these trails because these trails are known to be outlaws. And again, I don't know too much about the Neverwinter situation, but I assume that's kind of what Neverwinter guards do as well. Is
Yeah.
kind of be a little bit more brutal on things to keep the peace. So probably should change my
I'm trying
alignment.
to
then.
add something to the background so that way chat's a little bit.
I'm more of a lawful neutral person. Is that where we're going with? Might need
Yeah,
to,
that's.
okay, might need to
You're
change
following
that.
the
Then.
law very much to a T. It would be if it was to your own gain and benefit, it would probably be evil. And if it was for the good of the people, it'd be good.
Okay. I was neutral good, but I guess I'm more lawful neutral now. All right, that's good to know. So I try to be a good person-ish, kind of. I'm
Yeah.
just got a lot of anger, you know. I don't like injustice, and I will act upon it.
Oh, you're forgetting I'm supposed to have an animal companion. Which is why I said 2 horses at the beginning.
That would have been that one horse. Your animal.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, never mind then.
But I thought he bought or rented
Yeah,
a cart and horse. Because
Yeah,
that's
there
what you
was-
said last time.
Yeah, there was like I don't know. There's like a bit of confusion. Like, oh, okay, we have a second horse, I guess, and then
Okay.
but,
Okay.
I
I
mean,
see. All right. I
Mhm.
understand now. I understand. I think.
Because you said he hired the horse and cart, so
Yeah.
and it's like I have a horse. I'm like, oh shit. All right, well, I got 2 horses now.
Okay, so yeah, then you have 2 horses. You just left it behind at the thing because you don't want to bring a horse into a cave.
yeah.
All right. All right. So having a second horse does help speed up travel a little bit. So you hang the goblins up. I don't suppose there was any other information you wanted to ask them before you do that. It's just,
Okay, you kind of know where the castle is.
Maybe we
how-
should ask
like,
how long they've been there.
Yeah, how many?
Anything about their leader? Their leader?
all right. Their leader, they're able to tell you that their leader is is named King Groll. He's a bugbear. Big one, big nasty thing. Basically they just described a really big bugbear to you.
Okay.
He's got the fangs that are like this big, and he's got arms that are this long, and he's got a temper, and he's mean.
And about how many? Yeah, Amish said. Yeah.
Oh, how many
did,
goblins?
Yeah.
Yeah, give like a number.
They start counting on their fingers. 1, 2, 5, 4, 11. They run out of fingers and they start counting on their toes. And then they start counting on their fingers again. And then you realize they don't know how to count. So
But probably a good amount.
it's a good amount.
My question would be, how long have they been there?
They've been in the area for years.
Okay. So this has been a problem for years then.
Yeah, goblins are always a problem no matter where you go. It seems like
Man,
always some sort of frontier town is having some sort of issue with goblins or pest of some sort. Or it's always something, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's right. They mentioned goblins there, but is there? And they have a bugbear king. Is there anyone else there?
But anybody else there? They tell you
Aside
no.
from-
However, they know that King Groll is working on behalf of someone called the Black Spider. The Black
What's
Spider
that?
is the one who hired them to jump the dwarf in the dwarf and capture him and send him back to King Groll.
Could I make a knowledge check to see if I recognize that name?
Sure thing.
11.
11. You do not. But with 11, you do believe that probably it is some sort of moniker. Definitely sounds like some sort of like thief guild sort of thing, kind of like, oh, the Black
Okay.
Spider.
Okay, so definitely Thieves Guild, but I've never not heard of them. So yeah.
Like you've heard like all these stories of like, oh, this Thieves Guild, he called himself the Black Widow. He was the brown spider. Like it's just something to sound terrifying. Obviously,
Yeah.
without more information other than just the Black Spider, it could be 1,000 different people. Or it
Right.
could just be none of them and somebody new on the scene.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I thought of another use for hanging them. Now we know our marker for when we go traverse to 20 miles to the north.
Yeah.
25 miles.
Yep. See?
Yeah.
They're
He
25
walked
because
5 miles
yeah.
away in the direction.
Yep. There are markers, so we don't get lost in the woods as well. See, there's multiple benefits to doing this.
Yeah.
Think of the benefits.
Exactly. What are the drawbacks? Silence. What am I
Okay.
telling you?
All right.
But yeah, there's nothing else. Nothing else. It's just goblins and bugbears that are there.
Goblins and bugbears. Probably a few goblin dogs. They like rats, traps.
Mm,
Goblins aren't able to tell you much. You get the feeling that these goblins aren't really the ones who get to go to the castle very often.
yeah.
Oh, they're the
Considering they're
lowest
serving
of the
a
low minions.
self-proclaimed king. Yeah.
Few Wendigos. There's a few werewolves, vampire,
It goes.
ancient dragon, skinwalker.
And a flail snail.
Yeah.
Dragon. Oh boy. All right, let's make Goblin Slayer proud.
All right, hang the goblins. Up they go. Dead goblins are dead. So that is that.
Yay.
Continue to walk all
Did
the
they
way to
have
Phandalin.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, nephew. You go ahead.
Oh, I was just wondering if we were going to take whatever they had on them.
They got some goblin armor, some arrows, some rusty old short swords. They don't have at least. They don't really have anything valuable. No gold or anything on them.
I assume we
We
went
sell
through their
the
pockets
rusty
when we
swords to a blacksmith.
I assume we went through their stuff when we were looting the room in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can sell the swords as scrap metal. So,
I mean, if you really want to, you're not going to get a whole lot for that.
true.
That's code for the dungeon master doesn't know how much that would be worth and doesn't want to do it.
I'm good with what we have. And
Yeah. Same.
All right. Okie dokie. So you continue on the way to Phandalin. It is late in the evening when you arrive. I have a new map to give you. Welcome to
Town.
Welcome to Phandalin. Phandalin, Phandalin, both are technically correct.
What's the theme music for Phandalin, do you think? Like, what would be its theme?
Loading. I see.
It's a little miner's town, kind of like a little outpost, and probably something like that.
I don't know why, but I'm hearing Goron City in my head.
Maybe I'll start thinking about adding music into the background now that I can just play it on stream and not bother you guys with it.
I don't even know you play music. I was like, did the theme get played? I don't know.
I don't
cool.
have that set up. I'll have to think about that. All right. As you walk in from the which direction is this? The southwest. You pass up a couple of small little homes. This is a nice little. It's a lovely little town with that homey air to it. Homie Marge, because I love you, homie. You pass up a building called the Miners Exchange, closed for the night. I have something I can read here. Hold on. The rutted tracks emerge from the wooded hillsides. You catch a first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on sides of the cart tracks, which winds into the muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on the hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores and running errands at the shops, except you don't because it's evening. So you see cozy
Liar.
You see at this time it would only be those who are late coming in from field work or from other chore houses, making trips from the inn back towards home. A couple of the guys you notice catch your interest. They seem like the drunken types as they wander down a side street. The reason why these guys stand out the most to you, to everybody else, is because all three of them are wearing these dirty scarlet cloaks. As they just wander through town singing a ruckus drinking song.
Who are they, Sildar?
Sildar gives a shrug and it's like, I'm not sure who those are. But he seems much more at ease now that he's made it back into a town. He says, "My friends," he says, "let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is very quaint."
All right, then.
Works for me.
Yep.
What's its name?
The Stonehill Inn, which is all the way over here.
Okay.
So as you pull in, there's an area where you can tie off your horses and park your cart. Nice big empty area. Town green across the way. Next to the building is some sort of shrine to a god. It's kind of dark, so you can't see unless you take a good look at it. You can pass up what could be a shop of some sort and what looks like the town hall. The inside of the inn, when you enter, it is filled with loud patrons talking away, laughing, telling jokes. A couple of barmaids going back and forth. And let's see here. Just general small town feel of everybody winding down from a hard day's work.
Okay.
You said there's a prayer temple?
Yes, there is some sort of outside shrine.
I'll go visit the shrine, do some praying. Probably need some forgiveness after today.
All right.
Probably need a lot of forgiveness, to be fair, but
At least he knows.
All right. So
See
when
what
you
the
actually
shrine's
approach
about.
the shrine, you can see let me make sure I get this right. This shrine is dedicated to the goddess Timora. Timora is mostly considered a luck deity. She's a deity of good fortune. Her symbol is a face-up coin. And she's mostly worshipped by gamblers, game players, and adventurers, as well as those hoping to strike a fortune, as well as those merchants who prefer risky endeavors.
You said her symbol's on a coin. Is it by chance any of the coins we have to represent that symbol?
No, her
I
coin
think it's
is
just
a face-up coin.
Her symbol is the face-up coin. So
Is the face-up coin? Do we have any face-up coins like that then?
I mean, that's just a coin that would be faced up.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure because the D&D has those weird, oddly shaped coins, so I wasn't sure what to
Yeah,
try.
I'm not very
That's
familiar
more of a
with
water
Neverwinter's coinage and what it looks like. I think a lot of the coinage in Waterdeep was made for that module.
Gotcha.
I'm not
I'll take
as
a.
I have to admit the coinage is something I'm not that delve into deep of the lore.
No, I just remember those because I 3D printed some out for or at least in the shapes. They weren't actually the coins, but just for fun for in high school because I was like, those are weirdly shaped coins. Let's see if I could because I had access to it in high school. Anyway, at
they,
the high
they
school,
had
anyways.
holes. The idea was that they have holes in the center, and instead of like a coin purse, you would put them on that as a string. And that just sounds like it's a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Someone
Really.
cuts that string, all of a sudden all your coins just go sliding off.
Yeah. It's a nice idea in theory, though.
It
Maybe
is.
make it like a little metal clip to hold it all on, you know. Anyways, but yeah, I'll take out a copper coin and just do they have like a donation thing?
Yeah, kind of. You can see like people have left coins on the altar itself. There's not like an actual plate.
Yeah, I'll put a copper coin there and begin and mutter a prayer or two.
Okay.
Is there a priest here or anything like that? Or
If there is, he or she is not here right now. Then again, it is late in the evening, so
Probably already went to bed. Is there something wrong with that assumption?
no. I'm laughing at something Proton Stalker said.
what did he
Ooh,
say?
a copper coin, heavy tipper.
Oh, Proton, you. Yeah, I'll put down coin and then utter a short prayer, then probably go back to probably check on our cart too, because just want to make sure the paranoia in me want to make sure everything's secure, no one's gonna steal anything.
Yeah.
Like tie everything down and whatnot.
Everything down. Make sure you keep a good eye on where it's at.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What about the
See.
other three? Sildar goes right into the inn. Like he's had enough for one day. He's had a pretty rough couple of days.
Yeah, spell wise, I'm
Aurora's
tapped
gonna-
out.
Oh.
Any shopping will have to be in the morning, so I'm going to get food.
Okay. Aurora is gonna take a moment to get the horses situated, and then she's gonna follow.
She's a druid. She can just simply ask the horses, "Hey, don't let anybody touch the cart who isn't us."
Yeah.
All right.
Look after our stuff for the night, and I'll bring out a treat in the morning or something, and then she's
Sugar
gonna
cubes.
follow
Yeah.
the.
All right. And what about you, Remy?
Does this town have like a notice board kind of thing, like a job list posting kind of thing?
If it does, it probably would be at the town hall.
Yeah, I assume that'd be closed at this hour then, right?
It would be closed, but it may be on the outside if you really want to go check.
Just check it briefly to see if anybody he recognizes on the like a wanted poster. Then if not, then to the end.
In the dark, because there's no lights on the street. Don't know if you would light a lantern at this time.
Yeah, I got my hooded lantern, so I can easily conceal it enough.
All right, so you set it up. Where is town hall? Where is town hall? There it is. The townmaster's hall has sturdy stone walls and pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on a board next to the front door is a notice written in common. It reads, "Reward. Orcs near Raven Tor. Those of mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." The notice bears the town seal and an indecipherable signature.
All right, I'll make sure. Then
got your mic popping.
Any better?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Still there, but
Then after that, I'll just head to the end. Then after
Yep.
for that.
All right. Head back to the inn. All right. So for those of you who stayed at the inn, Zildar is talking to who you assume to be the proprietor. You assume this because he is the most innkeeper-looking innkeeper you have ever seen. Short, fat, friendly. And he sees you two, Azrai and Aurora, approach. He goes, friends, welcome. Welcome to Phandalin. My name is Tolbin Stonehill. Welcome to the Stonehill Inn. I assume you probably, adventurers like you, would like some rooms?
yes, absolutely. It has been a very long day.
Yes, please.
All right. Flip some prices real quick.
Okay.
All right. So he starts giving you a like the little bit of a list that he goes, we have, of course, inn rooms that are in good condition. We got 5 of them available. Your friend Saldar here has already rented a room for a couple of days himself. We have some good rooms, 2 gold pieces a day. We also have, that would also include breakfast for the morning and dinner in the evening. Laundry, if you wish to have it done, is a silver piece. Most everybody else here provides some sort of service. I'm sure if you look around town, you can find what you need.
I will go ahead and just pay for 2. He's paying for 2 nights, so I'll pay for 2 nights. Just in case.
What are the prices again?
There's 2 gold a
2
night.
gold a night. Yep. That comes with breakfast and dinner.
And laundry,
and laundry is a silver piece if you wish to have it done.
Okay. What's the conversion of silver and copper to gold again?
I assume
think
it's
it's
still
10.
the same. 10 copper for every silver, 10 silver for every gold, 10 gold for every platinum.
Okay. Then. Yeah, she'll pay for 2 nights as well. And then yeah, I think that's it.
All right, so that's a room for each of you. Berlwyn and Remy, when you two arrive, he also gives you the same spiel. Tells you that your friends have, and of course, Azrai and Aurora, you are served warm meals, which basically consists of a nice beef broth with chunks of meat and vegetables, carrots, potatoes, onions, some garlic in there, mug of mead, and a mug of water, and some bread.
I don't mind covering for anyone if they are flat broke. Just saying.
I'm good.
I'm good too.
Oh, and I forgot this one too. A hot bath is 6 copper pieces if you wish it in the morning. You can have his attendants draw you a hot bath.
6 copper, you said?
Yep.
Fuck it, I'm taking it.
A nice warm bath is always appreciated, especially for an elf.
That and dealing with all the grunge and grime of goblin
Goblins and just the trek. Right. You guys have
and
probably
sweating.
have not had a proper bath in a couple of days.
So yeah, I am taking one.
Same.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, just echoing that sentiment.
Same. And Remy?
I'm sorry.
Are you going to get the bath or are you going to stay dirty?
Yeah, might as well send someone to town clean up.
All right. All right. So a hot bath is drawn for each of you.
It was 6 copper, you said?
6 copper. Yep. For each of you.
6 copper and 2 gold. So for the room for the nights.
Yep. 2 gold a night. 6 copper per bath.
Yeah. So
and if possible,
she had
as close as
27
possible
silver
to the
pieces.
window.
And she only had 2 gold pieces, so she just did that way.
All right. You both
that
talked
is-
over each other, so.
Yep, I was just saying, if possible, choosing a room as close to see the cart, just in case.
He's able to do that, and you have a good eye on the cart. The scam water is free. Alright. So while he's serving that all up, there are people kind of like talking around in the inn. Otherwise, most people don't really give you much attention. Most of these people are just getting ready for like to wind down their night, go home and sleep, or work in the morning.
Yeah, makes sense.
We'll actually ask the innkeeper when he does come around to us, like, because we noticed those scarlet cloaks. Are they we noticed as our entering, we saw people wearing 3 scarlet cloaks. They look kind of in uniform. Are they the town guard?
All right. At that, he is actually going to just stop in his tracks. He goes, you don't need to worry yourselves about that. It's nothing that important. So you don't concern yourself with that.
That was suspicious. But okay.
What's the Pathfinder equivalent of insight?
Sense motive. Which I will also roll.
Nope, 7.
Nope.
Like, if we're all just rolling sense motive, I don't want to feel left out.
Okay. 17.
7, 8, 11, 17 in the order too. So
yes, I know those fancy grounds does it a lot.
Yep. So all of you pretty much got the feel of like, oh, this is something he really does not want to talk about. Berlin, with your 11, you pick up specifically, he seems to be a little afraid of this topic. Aurora, with your 17, you do pick up the fear. You also are aware you're not going to be able to get any information about this out of him. However, nearby, kind of like behind him, you see who you assume to be his wife. Plump, older lady. Friendly sort of expression. She kind of looks over when that was also mentioned. Looks at her husband, sees his response, and kind of gives him kind of like a little bit of a withering look. And she's kind of sizing the 4 of you up.
So inquiring might not be a good idea.
Inquiring on him may not be a great idea, but she might be more susceptible.
Okay. So She's gonna wait until he leaves and then turn to the rest of the party. Don't ask him. He's scared of it. He doesn't know anything else either. If we want to find out more, we're gonna have to talk to his wife.
Sounds good.
And inquiring right now might not be a good idea anyway, because it's the end of the day. Maybe in the morning.
How drunk were those guys when we came into town?
Plastered.
You said they were causing a ruckus. Plastered?
Yeah.
I disagree. That sounds like a good time to inquire.
Don't ask him, ask her. And she's gonna very subtly indicate the innkeeper's wife.
I'm not very subtle, though.
She doesn't want to make a scene. So she's
trying to hold
Aurora.
you back. Hey, you! No, shh.
Wife of the innkeeper! Get over
And
here!
knowledge.
No, he's not. He's not that much of a unsubtle. He's not a barbarian.
Yeah.
But he's blunt.
Yeah.
But so he will, if no one stops him, he will just walk over to the wife and ask.
It sounds like Aurora is stopping you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, we're asking today. Like, if you want to go ask for, the asking is happening now, whether you stop it or not. It's just the manner of how.
Okay.
There's what?
So, God, I only have a. Okay. Aurora will go with him, I think.
Oh, so she's actually just going good cop, bad cop. This, all right.
Yeah, and besides, she's the one that got the best.
Okay. He was second, so this makes sense.
Yeah.
All
So.
right. Remy, Azrai, what do you two do when you see these two go off to go talk to someone else? You just enjoy your meal?
Yes, I'm going to enjoy my meal. I'm going to take a bath. I'm just like, I'll.
You eat your meal.
They have the energy. Yeah.
Isn't the
They have the energy to do other stuff. I am just going to.
Yeah, knowing no good could come from this. Yeah, he's getting out of there.
You gotta get out of there. All right. Well, the math can be drawn for you that night. It's drawn by a girl named Elsa. And oh boy, is she a talker! Just yabber. So you two do not make it out of that unscathed.
That's fine. I'm just
hit points. What?
I'm happy with pleasant conversation.
Conversation, yeah, sure. That's what's happening here. It's more like she's talking. You're like, please leave so I can get undressed.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I know someone who had those pointy ears like you too. They came from this.
So then Georgina wears the same outfit as I did during the party, and I was like, that fucking skank.
You do that really well.
I look.
You guys say do the deed. I just as hex do it. Just be Elsa talking like about Neverwinter shit.
Look, I only watched Frozen once. If you're talking about that, Elsa.
No, your voice.
The voice you were just doing.
Okay. That.
Yeah. So this skank from Waterdeep stopped by.
Well, we get the we get the. It's like, oh, you're a wizard, huh? Yeah, you do some real magic, bedroom magic, don't you? Yeah, that was very unentertaining.
All right, Aurora and Beryl win. You two approach the innkeeper's wife.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
So she kind of says the broom sounds. Hello there. How can I help you?
This
My
is
friend here thinks you know more about those scarlet cloaks than your husband. Care to
It's
talk
not.
about it?
It's not that Tolbin doesn't know about it. He's scared, and rightfully so. They're a group of thugs, brigands, bandits, privateers, mercenaries, whatever you really want to call it. Town's practically under their thumb. Townmaster won't do anything about it. Well, Del Dandar, the local woodcarver, he stood up to them. They call themselves the Red Baron. That was a 10-day ago when they came by his shop and leered at his wife. The ruffians murdered him. Several townsfolk saw it happen. They grabbed his body, and now his wife, daughter, and son, they're all missing too.
great.
They took a kid.
2 kids.
2 kids.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hold off on that bath. And Berlin will start walking to where the those drunk guards we last saw them start walking to find them.
Aurora's gonna put a hand on his shoulder to stop him from making a scene, and she's just gonna look around. Does she see any flash of red?
No, nothing like the
No,
cloaks.
Yeah, they were at the when we came into town. That's where we saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can do about it right now. We need to rest so that we are well rested for tomorrow. So come on.
I disagree. They're drunk, off balance, off guard. They won't expect a thing.
Can we at least go tell the others first?
5 minutes.
Fine. Fine. Okay, so she's gonna pull him further into the inn to find the rest of the party.
Well, he's staying right there. He's going to wait by the door for 5 minutes. If you guys don't show up, he's going.
Okay. Fine, she's gonna go find the others.
All right. Well, they are currently taking a bath. Aurora's a druid. She doesn't give a shit about nudity.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She's going. She's gonna go in, but she's gonna very pointedly, not look in their direction.
So Azrai and Remy, the bath is kind of like it's not exactly private. So you two kind of like you got your bath kind of like together, and you're just kind of like talking whatever. And when Aurora comes storming in, just
We asked about those red cloaks. They happen to be a thieves guild in the area. They've kidnapped 2 kids and murdered someone. And we have 5 minutes before Belwyn goes storming out to go look for them.
That man's a bloody idiot.
Believe me, I know. Got anything to say, Azurai?
He's BRBing.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
BRB, so
He BRB'd. Darn, he would
Yeah,
have
so, like-
Hey, I'm back.
Oh,
if you would be,
I just got back. I had to
Oh, okay.
use the restroom.
okay.
What's up?
okay.
So-
So while you and Remy are taking your bath, bath
Mhm.
isn't exactly private from each other, but Aurora comes barging into the bathroom and tells you basically 5 minutes until Burlwind storms off to go find those Red Cloaks guys. What's your reaction?
We haven't even slept yet, so I'm still out of spells. So I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? Let me just check it.
I tried to tell him that we should wait until the morning, but
Chill, warm, or flavor or something. But I guess technically, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna hop right out of the tub, dry myself off, just get my clothes on, and be like, okay, here we go. Fucking hell, I need spells.
Aurora just tapped him on the shoulder. I know.
At least I have a bow. That's it.
And she's got a sling, and she picked up rocks along the way,
Mhm.
so she's got plenty of ammunition.
All right. So, Burlwind, they eventually calm down. Do you actually wait 5 minutes, or do you just go?
I've been counting the minutes as we've been going through it, so we had 1 minute left to spare.
Oh.
Is-
I was about to say,
wow.
if it hit 8:26, I would have said Berlin's out.
okay.
Like, oh crap.
So Azrai comes down, still pulling his pants on. I think it takes time to don armor. So
Yeah, it does take time to don armor, depending on the armor.
I think it takes like a minute to don leather armor.
Do I still have that armor page up?
Because Burlwind, I think, is probably out of his, and never got out of his armor. I
No.
don't think Aurora's ever got a chance to get out of her armor. Remy got into the bath. You're a wizard. You don't have armor. So
Yeah. So, like,
Where's Sildar in all this, by the way?
Sildar went to his room. Sildar is tired.
Yeah.
Sildar got beat up by goblins, was stuck in a cave for a couple of days, got beat up by goblins again. Finally made it back to town, and he's got things to do.
I'm gonna wake up to
like sleep.
news.
So if you go with this, you don't have Sildar backing you up.
That's fine.
No.
No, I was just curious where he was at.
What? Wait, what armor do you have, Amish?
1 second. I have. Let's see here. Where is my armor? Did I not write it down?
Should be on your person or whatever.
Yeah,
in
it
your
should
inventory.
be crossbow heavy. I know I put it in here. Short sword. It should be. Let's see here. Like combat armor, bull. I believe it was hide.
Okay. Just putting it on casually takes a minute. Putting it on hastily takes 5 rounds.
But you probably
So-
did hasty.
So yeah, so it took you about 30 seconds.
All right.
Yeah, this is
Oh, he's good. He's good. He got that done. All right, Burlwin. You see them coming down. Do you say anything to them?
We're looking for the 3 drunks in particular. They were very inebriated. They won't have much of a resistance.
Fair enough, I guess.
Trouble.
They took 2 kids and a mom.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So nobody had a response for that.
Yeah, no one responds, and then
I don't think we'd be able to stop you, so we better make sure you just don't get yourself killed. No, okay.
Indeed.
Like we're going here. Like, all right, we're doing this.
All right. So, going back to where those 3 drunkards were, do we find them still there?
No.
They were heading down a alleyway. Do we remember which alley it was?
So, let's get into tracking. You are trying to find 3 guys that the town, on large, probably doesn't want to help you find because they fear them.
Okay.
You're trying to find them at night in a town you have never been to before, so you're not familiar with it. This is going to have some negative penalties. I will allow you to try to do. This should be.
It's a survival check for tracking.
Survival -10.
So
No.
it's just -2.
What?
It's a
They're also-
-2 because I have a +8.
Yeah, they're also very drunk, so they're not going to be quiet.
That
Not
too.
unless they're not outside anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not finding him.
Okay.
You're not finding him, but I'm just gonna fuck it, we ball.
Get we ball.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! And
I rolled-
20s
it's a
applied
10.
to skill. 20s applied to
It's a-
skills in Pathfinder, from what I understand.
I don't think so, but
Yeah, I don't
Still-
think like in skills. A crit is not considered a crit in Pathfinder. At least I don't think.
no. But I was just like, oh, watch me roll a fucking nat 20, and then I get a nat 20.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because it's a -10, but still,
Yeah,
I got it.
I think crits are only considered in combat. I think.
Yeah.
So
What?
here's where I'm going to leave. Azrai, you remember the alley they went down. So you at least know the general direction they went.
Okay.
Everybody else is kind of struggling to remember because they got a little turned around, trying to remember what's what, where's where, all that. Do you share
it's like-
this information with Berlwyn?
Yes, absolutely. I
I
just tap him on the shoulder. I just tap him on the shoulder. Like, I remember now. They went that way.
All right.
Good eye.
So once you find that information, actually finding them is not hard. I seriously think so. You travel around. Not much over here. A couple of residents, a couple of lights are already going off. Obviously, they're not in those buildings. You find the town's second, or rather, it's just a tavern. Let me give me a second.
Okay.
Let me pull up the information here. So this rundown tap house is a dirty, dangerous watering hole at the end of Phandalin's main street. You can tell that automatically immediately. Yeah, this is absolutely where they would go. And you could, as you get closer, you hear raucous music, rowdy laughter, sounds of shouting, fighting, just general revelry. When you open up the door, there are 20 of these guys wearing the scarlet cloaks.
Oh, goodness gracious. Just one of the three.
Do you still want to take them on? Or do you
Can
want
we
them
please do
to-
this later? I need to go to bed.
The moment you open that door, by the way, it's like a record screech, stop, music stops, people stop laughing. There's like a guy who has another guy in a headlock who was punching him in the face. They all stop and they all just slowly turn to look at the door. And at
Well,
you.
too late. Too late now. So walk in, just find a drink.
So you walk in, you go to the drink, go to the
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah, classic Western stuff, you know.
That's like Western
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll just kind of like take a couple cautious steps and then just like scuttle over and just like, yeah, just go just be next to Berlin. Like, nope.
Remy and Aurora.
Just seeing it's that kind of place, so definitely kind of like one of those hoods up, hide the face kind of thing, and kind of find like a dark corner somewhere.
Aurora's gonna stick with Remy this time.
All right. So you walk through. Everybody just kind of like watches you.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to the bar. The bar is being served by a surly female dwarf. She is, it's the exact opposite innkeeper. She's got the mug that she's wiping down with a dirty rag that's not getting any cleaner. She just kind of eyes you up and down and just gives like a...
Hey, wearing scarlet or no?
She is not.
How much for a drink?
Interesting question. Services, she
Sure.
goes, silver.
How many silver?
1 silver.
I'll take one too.
One.
I'll take one too.
Okay.
All right.
I'll pay for Azarize.
Nice. So you said down 2 silver pieces.
2 silver.
All right. She reaches under the bar, pulls up a second cup, puts them right down in front of you, uncorks a bottle with her teeth, pours it into the cup. She doesn't even stop pouring to move to the other cup. It spills over the bar. Puts the cork back in, puts the bottle underneath, and then just goes right back to polishing the bar. With the same rag she was using to clean the cups.
And everybody's just staring at us the whole time.
Yeah,
Or are things kind of...
And there's 20 of them, you said?
Yeah, there's about 20 of them.
I'm looking for a job. I need to be hired. I need money. And in good faith, and I'll put down 20 more silver pieces around for the house.
Out of character, I'm not sure if that's brilliant or foolish.
It's like it gets them to stop looking at us.
Yeah.
So I'll take it.
So
just
they
like,
all kind
okay.
of look at the silver. You say around for the house.
And I'm looking for a job. Yeah, I'm looking for a job. Yeah. Heard you guys make good money and has good faith. And around for the house. So then 20 silver pieces for the drinks. Because there's 20 of them.
I'll just kind of chime in with a here, just kind of hype them up a little. Yeah, around the house, great, cool.
Remy's still trying to be non-conspicuous.
Yeah, definitely kind of like not be identified.
And Aurora.
She's not sure what to feel, but she's going to keep her head down and not say anything, and just she's going to follow Remy's
Lead.
lead and try not to be. Yeah.
Alright. One of the thugs, he spits on the ground. Well. Walks up to you, Berlin. Looks you up and down. A whole pack of puppies. What do you want, puppy? Come here to bark? What job do you have? What do you want?
No, I came looking for a job. I heard you guys made some pretty good money.
We do. You want to run with the
Came
pack? Want to run with the big
Came to
boys?
offer my... Yes.
What makes you think you're rough enough? Got that
Welcome
dog
to the
in
Salty Spittoon. How tough are you?
you?
I'm sorry, what?
How do I want to do this?
Looks over at Aurora
Sorry.
while you're
Debating about, it's like saying, like, I heard there's a job opening, and just smashing this guy's head on the fucking bar thing.
Oh no. That would be a terrible idea.
Very tempted. Well, that's why I'm like,
It's like
because he asked me how tough I am, so it's like, how do I prove I don't have the goblin stuff anymore?
I mean, I'm trying to remember the extent of the fight. Like you were taking swings at the bugbear, right? At some point during that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Kill-
like I was like,
Tell them about the
I was like,
berry.
yeah, I was just like, it's like I watched him fight a bugbear today.
on a bugbear. So he looked like he was about to start making comments at Aurora, but that put him to a stop, and he turned back, looked at you, Barrowwind. You hear a little bit of muttering going through the crowd of the red brands. He kind of like gives a wave. You see one that was kind of like back towards the front of the bar. He quickly gets up and leaves. A type of bugbear.
Okay.
How many?
Just one, but he had a pet and a bunch of goblins. I was there. I helped.
They attacked us on the road. We defended ourselves.
Attacked you on the road. Defended yourselves. Don't suppose you have any proof that you killed a whole pack of goblins?
I can show you.
Oh,
Well, let's see. Hang on. Where's the?
I haven't cleaned any of my weapons or anything like that, so because I haven't had a chance to do that yet. So I don't know if goblin blood's any different than human blood.
It's a different coloration. Goblin blood is
Wait.
green.
Oh, it's like those two hanging goblins. There's that proof. It's a ways out of town, but he hung them there just to ward off anyone else coming this way.
that's true.
Hung up 2 goblins outside of town.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's a way we can check your story, I guess. Tell you what, stranger. I'll tell you what, puppy. You go ahead and you sleep for the night. Go back to your kennel, lack up your milk. I'll get a couple of boys, go check out your story. And you come back here tomorrow and we'll see if we have work. How's that sound?
Fair enough.
Good to hear. Now, you all head on out. Go back to the Stone Hill.
After my drink, please.
Of course. We wouldn't want to keep our fair matron here for making her money. The dwarf, by the way, hasn't responded to any of this. She doesn't give a damn.
Wouldn't expect her to.
Maybe we'll see you around more, eh, kitten? He says to you, Aurora, before he turns back to his drink.
Stop.
Take your mug with you, Azurai. We'll
Fair
need
enough.
something flammable.
Okay. All right. Like
God.
you're welcome for covering your ass.
Like,
And I'll finish mine, and we'll leave. It's probably too late to see where the one guy who left.
Oh yeah, he took
I
off.
imagine.
He took off
Yeah.
almost immediately. Night.
I think he's probably checking the tree where we put the goblins.
He
No,
left
he left
before we
before
mentioned
that.
that. Yeah, he
Oh,
left
yeah.
before we mentioned that, Aurora. He went to go warn his boss.
Or something.
We need to start a fire.
Are
Doesn't
you-
have to burn down the tavern, but it has to get him scared enough so we can see where they're running, so we know where they're going.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And you're not evil.
No. That's why I said not enough to like burn the tavern down, just enough to scare them to think there's a fire. So that way one of them probably will run to their boss's lair to let them know, hey, our hideout thing just got we accidentally caused a fire. Sorry, boss. That way we just know where they're at. Like I said, it doesn't have to be like, oh, we set the tavern on fire to burn them all down. No. Just enough to get them spooked.
Before any fires are set, being this is the kind of bar I would think it is, can I take a look around and see if I can see any like thieves' cant symbols anywhere?
Roll a perception.
Alright. I don't see a perception. Oh no, there it is. Okay, there you go.
Your mic is doing
Nope.
that stutter thing again.
Damn it.
It fixed itself as soon as I mentioned it. Okay, sure. Why not?
Oh my god.
Yeah, for whatever reason, when it's like next to my computer, it's like it does that. I don't know why.
It might be feedback from the speakers.
It doesn't have any speakers.
That is okay. I don't have an answer then. Your computer is magic. Fuck it.
So I guess with an 8, I don't see anything. So I'm just going to
no,
then.
not here. No.
Yeah, trying to think of a way to keep keep the crazy one from burning down. Somehow even crazier than Captain Low.
I sense a theme with Nick.
And this is like
Better
borderline
be
more
Nick.
spiteful than Jason.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
know. Jason
Spiteful
got
kind
real
of crazy.
spiteful.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
did.
he
A lot of
did,
it,
but like, you know, that was like when things really called for at least, you know, putting on something hard, like,
We're
you know,
only in game
torturing a
2.
prisoner.
We'll see however we go. See where we go.
Yeah, I'm not saying like kill everyone. I'm just trying to get like a little fire to spook them, so that way they like again just to see where their main hideout is. Because if they send someone away, it ain't here. So we just gotta give them a little bit of a fright.
Are you sure you want to do this? Because this might get us in trouble with the townspeople who we're also trying to help.
And what if what if they just take us to where their hideout is later?
Yeah. That too. Now, let's go to bed already.
Hmm.
Let's just follow his advice so that we're ready to handle it.
Because Lord knows if you get your ass kicked again, she won't be able to fix you.
No, I don't have any spells left.
Mm. I will concede for now. First thing in the morning, though.
Yep.
Thank you. Ugh.
Okay. I'll just, like, after all that, I'm just gonna fucking down my drink. Just like, okay, yeah, like, this is, like, nope. Just,
Okay, so
Alright.
before she goes back into the inn to go to bed, she's going to make sure the horses know to kick anyone in the face who tries to mess with our cart.
Will do. Will do.
Because she is tired and just done.
I will actually pay specifically the wife for give her another 2 gold, and for another room, but to make sure, let no one know this is the room I'm in. Make sure everyone knows the room that I'm in is the one next door.
Alright.
it turns out to be my room. It's like,
No, it's Remy's
So this is
room.
like a secret transaction kind of thing.
Mhm.
I'll spend another 2 gold for another 2 nights, but that way, if anyone asks, I'm in the room next door, not the one I'm paying you right now. And specifically the wife, so that way even the husband doesn't know.
Husband doesn't know. Alright.
And then I will, just also say that no matter what you hear, my goal is to find them.
She just looks up
Referring
at
to
you,
the-
but she doesn't say anything before you just turn and walk away. Just
Yep.
like, what?
Referring to, well, I think she knows what we're talking about. The wife,
Oh, yeah.
the wife. Yeah, I would hope she would know. She told us about that, so unless that was bullshit. Turns out these guys are actually the good guys. This town people suck. It's like, no, we gotta keep them in check. They're like evil cultists and stuff.
Hey, Zanku Mask Wolf, thank you for the raid.
hey,
Hey, hope you're all doing well.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
how you doing, Zanaku?
Welcome back, Remy. We burnt down the whole tavern, and unfortunately, they all died. That plan did not go according. It's okay though. They're all dead.
That plan got abandoned, so alright.
Yeah, no, I just saw you were back before we said what we were doing, so I wanted to make a little joke.
Alright. So everybody goes to bed.
Yes.
With one eye open.
One eye open. Alright. You guys gained the benefits of a long rest. Nothing actually comes and bothers you. Hooray.
For now.
For now. See if you're alive at the end of the day.
There's another thing you have to do, like in D&D, where you have to apply it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yep.
There it is. Overnight rest.
So I believe you guys regain hit points equal to 1 plus your level.
Okay, I was wondering why that I only healed like 2 hit points. Okay.
Yep. So doors healed.
Yeah, Pathfinder definitely seems a lot more brutal.
It is. It absolutely is. It's based off 3rd edition. So
Let's see. I'm definitely picking that again. I'll do shield as my abjuration slot.
you'll have to pick your spells again.
Yep. Something tells me
going to
I might want.
Maybe still not feeling completely up bad, and Burrowin's already picking fights with the local gang. So I'm sure he's ecstatic about that, aren't you, Amish?
Oh, this can only go well.
Yeah, she Aurora is gonna prepare the stuff she already had prepared
All right.
yesterday. So
So as you all get
Plus-
ready and you're getting your breakfast done,
Mhm.
first thing you find that is surprised is that nobody had messed with your cart. Yeah, all your stuff is still there.
I was gonna ask the horses whether or not anyone tried.
The horses, do druids have a way to just innately speak to animals, or do they actually have to cast speak with animals?
I'm pretty sure they have to cast speak with animals. Let me take a look.
I don't have that spell, unfortunately. But like, wouldn't she be able to read their body language or anything?
Like an animal handling.
And an animal handling, you can try to do that.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'll do. Then.
Druid.
That is. 15.
15.
Wild empathy.
The horses don't seem all that spooked or anything. Nothing too bad. No damage done to
Okay.
the horses, and like you're looking for like blood in the hooves where something got kicked, so none of that.
Yeah. Okay. So nobody tried to mess with the card.
Nobody tried to
Good.
mess with the card, as far as you can tell.
Okay. Good. So first thing to do would be to offload all of the equipment that we saved.
Yeah.
And get that to the people that need it. Get paid for rescuing the equipment.
All right, so Aurora is focused on trying to get the equipment turned back in to get the pay. Remy, what are you doing today?
Let's see. The going to that tavern was a bus for. I assume of being a little low level, I wouldn't like know anything about like thieving groups in this region from like my higher ups, my group. Would I? Because I'm just low level.
Not really. Phandalin is, we're talking like small frontier town. It probably is not even that important to them on this level.
Right. Let's see here. What do I got here? I got 27 silver. Does this place have like a shop?
Yeah, there are a couple of different shops.
All right.
So depending on what you
is it the same conversion to D&D, or is it different?
it's different. What are you trying to convert?
Well, exactly. Let me take a look at, because really the only thing I would want is, let's see here, where
In terms of currency. So
yeah.
I think it's the same.
Okay. Where is I'm basically look the there it is. Oh no, that's good. It's only cost of silver. Yeah, I can pay that, no problem. I'm just replacing my oil flask.
All right, so you're trying to replace your oil flask.
Yeah, I'll buy two. I'll buy two of them.
So you're probably your best bet is either the mine exchange or the Lion Shield Coaster, which you gotta go to both of these places regardless to turn the equipment back in.
Well, then might as well do that as I'm turning it in. I'll turn the stuff in, ask for that stuff, and
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna, if no one else objects, I'm gonna take the frog statuette and find a place to sell that.
All right, that would
Oh,
also be
I
the
know how much
Cloister and the Mine Exchange. These are the two shops in town.
The cloister.
Okay.
how's your diplomacy?
Mine, not existent, but I
Okay, I got a plus
At least-
4. So
I've
if
got
you want to swindle or anything like that, I can,
I'm not trying to swindle it, but
or at least try to get a good profit for it.
Uh-huh.
Both my diplomacy
okay,
and bluff are plus 4.
I mean, in that case, I'll just hand it over to you and be like, "This thing's worth at least 40. Have fun."
So I'll do that as well as everything else. I get asking and selling the goods.
And I'll still look for. I'll still peruse the cloister shop anyway.
Waiting for Sildar in my part, because he also promised us money, but also to inform him what's happening.
All right. Sildar, he does arrive for breakfast. But while you're waiting for Sildar, Berlwyn, a little kid approaches you. And you can tell immediately the little kid thinks he's being stealthy and sneaky. You know how little kids are. Like he's crouched over, like he's trying not to get caught, and he go, "Hey, mister.
You scared me, sir.
And that just makes his day. He smiles big, bright, me. He goes, "Are you really gonna fight Red Brands?"
Says who?
I overheard my my mom and my dad arguing this morning. Apparently, he's said they think this might have blowback on them. But I think it's really cool that a group of adventurers like you guys are going to come and finally kick all these bandits out, just like in the old stories. Are you a hero, sir?
No. But I will do my best. I make no promises.
And he kind of
Kid.
seems a little downcast at that. And he goes, "Well,
Yeah, we shall see what the day brings, but forget what you hear until you've heard it."
well, I might know something that could help."
Oh?
Yeah. Quinlan Andersleaf's son, Carp. He said he found a secret tunnel in the woods, but the Red Brands almost caught him, but they didn't. Said he saw them coming out of it. If you go talk to him, he might be able to tell you where that tunnel is.
I see. Where may I find your friend?
Second. Let's see here. I wish you told me where they were stationed at. So they run the farm over here at the square. So on the southern side, southeast side of town.
Okay.
All right.
And where are the shops that we're at?
So the shops, I'll mark them with the cone,
Okay.
oyster, and the mine exchange.
I will also ask, what's your name, kid?
My name is Pip.
Okay, so where we're going is on the way to where we're gonna find that thing.
Yep, that's fine. But I'll give Pip a gold coin and put a finger to my mouth to like be quiet, like shh,
Yeah.
to say nothing. But he gets a gold coin now.
You are very generous.
Tell that to the goblins.
No, you're generous with them too.
Yeah.
Generous beatings and
Okay.
murders.
So, is Belwyn gonna come find the rest of us? Since
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Sildar to come down. I would like to say I'll give Pip a gold coin, and then like I said, put a finger in my mouth, like, shh, don't say anything. Yeah, this conversation did not happen, kid. Right? I don't think Crow's here at the moment. Yeah, I think Crow's gone.
Sorry, I'm muted. My model shows me. Sorry, my wife brought me a cinnamon roll, and I had to eat it. It was
Yummy.
fresh and soft. So,
Oh,
ooh,
that sounds pretty good.
yep. So when you go to Sildar, when he finally comes down for breakfast,
Oh, did you get you heard about the cold coin to the kid and all
cold
that?
coin.
to Pip?
Yes, I'm sorry about that. Pip, he like his
Yeah,
eyes
that's
wide. He's like, wow, because that's a lot of money to a kid. He goes, "You right, Mister? This talk didn't happen at all. I won't tell a soul." And he runs off. Dad, look what the adventurer gave me.
That's going to your college fund, kid. That's going to college fund, but there's no college here. Exactly. But yeah, then when Sildar comes in, because he promised us payment as well.
All right. Sildar does arrive for breakfast and he goes, "Burrowin, did you have a good night's sleep?"
Decent, but troubled with the inklings of the town, and then inform him about the red brands. They hold their thumb upon the citizens here. They can't do much to fight back at the moment.
And
then
he
I'll
looks
inform him
up
about-
because this is the first he's hearing of that, and he goes, "Really? Well," kind of looks a little conflicted. He goes, "Unfortunately, there's not much that I can do about that. I'm not the young, spry adventurer I used to be. I forgot about a shop. There's a place called Barthen's Provisions. That's just north of the inn. That's another shop for you guys to go to."
Okay.
He thinks it over and goes, "I assume you're probably going to get yourself involved in trouble."
Already have.
All right. And let me ask you a favor.
Name it.
Joining the Rock Seekers, or Brothers, that was only part of what I came here for. I'm going to establish myself here in town. I'm looking for an old contact name I ran no. Stopped answering some letters for we'll call them other employers for that I'm working with. We're a little worried about this. You and your friends could keep a sharp ear and eye out for him. I would appreciate that.
Will do. What are your plans here for this town? You said, are you trying to reestablish order?
Something like that, yeah.
If that is the case, I'm willing to help.
Gives a good nod and goes, "The help will be very much appreciated. Hey, I didn't know that there was a gang like this already in town. It's going to make my job a lot harder. But I got a job to do, and the job will be done."
And you promised our companions gold as well for your rescue.
Did he actually promise gold for his rescue?
I think it was 10 gold for the
10 gold for the bringing of the provisions. That was the boss that hired him as well.
That was
Yeah.
the boss. Okay, not
Yeah,
him.
that was
Okay.
that was our that was.
I
Just our
thought he
initial
made
job.
I thought he made a reference that he would keep that.
He said he would make
Payment
sure
for-
that you actually got that pay.
Yeah.
And he tells you what you need to do is to take the mining equipment that
That-
you were
okay.
supposed to deliver up to
Gotcha,
a place called Barthen's Provisions, which
Cool.
that should be
I
just north
I
of
just
the.
wanted to. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure to clarify that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got like 3 potential things going on. It's like we need to save our boss. So he's over at the castle, and then there's the orc thing, and then there's these bandits.
Told
So
us
it's like,
about the orc thing.
It was Remy knew about that, but he hasn't
Yep.
mentioned it to us.
Yep. For now I think bandits should come first because I like to have a home base to come back to sleep and not have to worry about a knife in the dark.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. So when you go to leave, Sildar tells you if you're going to look for, if you have anything you need to tell me, I'm going to be at the town master's hall. And then he goes to his breakfast.
Mm. I will inform the others as well about the tunnel and everything like that. So essentially everything I've been told I will relay to them.
Right, so when you go
then I'll
outside to prep your cart, you can see across the way the Shrine of Luck is being cleaned up by a priestess. An elf priestess, in fact.
Alright. Well, alright, if it's open, I guess I'll do morning prayers as well. Morning and evening prayers. That'll be part of the what you call it. Now I can't think of the word. The ritual of the day. What would you call that? What? No, the ritual, like something you do every day, kind of thing. The schedule,
Yeah.
schedule of the day, the rhythm of the day, something like that.
I'm trying to remember.
I think that's what. Anyways, we'll do that. So, yeah, I guess I'll inform everyone else about what's happening, and then I'll go over there to do morning prayers. I don't know if you want to give everyone else some focus while that's happening.
All right. The only thing of note on that one is when the priestess, she just looks at you quickly. She looked like she was about to like tell you off, but then she kind of like looks around your neck and your shoulder area, sees that you're not wearing a red cloak, and kind of leaves you about your distance, and she limps away.
Limbs.
Everybody else, what is everybody else doing?
Yeah.
We'd be going to drop off the equipment that we were supposed to bring to
I think that was another town, though, wasn't it?
No, this is this town.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
this is- yeah.
that's what I went to do. Yeah,
Okay,
And
yeah, he
then
went.
we're
Yeah,
going
Amish went to
to-
do that.
and then we're going to head down to get
yeah. Sell the frog statues,
order.
sell the goods we got.
So you're going to try doing that at Barthen's Provisions first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So when you bring that in, so this is very much biggest trade post in town. Shelves are
Okay.
stocked with the ordinary goods and supplies, including backpacks, bedrolls, ropes, rations, everything you can think of. He doesn't stack weapons or armors. Unfortunately, this is more like your adventuring gear, like what you actually need to travel.
yeah. General goods. Yeah.
Okay.
The proprietor, Elmar Barthen, he's a lean and balding human, about 50 years with a kindly manner. Employs a couple of young clerks who help him load and unload wagons. And when you all arrive, he's very eager to see this wagon road. And he goes, "Ah, the Rock Seeker's order. Good. Well, come in. He's already left off. They already left off credit for you. I'm supposed to count out your gold for you."
Okay. On top of the supplies we were supposed to deliver, we found a whole bunch of mining equipment in a cave around here somewhere.
Oh, so he takes a look at that mining equipment and goes, that's for the lion cloister. You'll want to take that down there towards the end of the street on the other side of the main square. I wouldn't take their equipment from them. That's none of my business. Wouldn't want to get into any sort of trouble like that.
All right, thank you. We will take that down there.
I don't suppose you've seen Rockseeker, have you? Gunder? That was the one who was taken by the goblins.
Yeah, like he's
he was
something happened.
He do we want to tell this guy what happened? Or no?
I would think it would be pretty important. It's like he got he got taken by goblins.
Yeah.
As far as we know, he's still alive.
My goodness. Goblins on top of brigands. Nothing in this town seems to be going right.
Here then.
Can you tell us anything about this particular castle? And I mentioned
have you heard about Cragmaw Castle?
He shakes his head. Sorry, I don't know anything about a castle.
Aurora is going to use some of the funds that from her
any abandoned forts? Like, say, 20-something miles away from here?
Woods are filled with all sorts of things like that.
Oh.
You'll need to be a little bit more specific.
Well, it's like...
Abandoned castles,
I was just thinking, like, okay, maybe they just call it a castle, but it's not actually a castle. It's like maybe an abandoned fort or something like that. And I just kind of, maybe, if you have a map, like, point to, like, you know if there's anything around, like, here-ish?
He's able to give you, like, some vague ideas around, but it's like, there's an abandoned watchtower over that way, you know, some ruins that way, old mines kind of getting rediscovered and lost again. The sort of thing that just kind of happens naturally in the Forgotten Realms.
Mm-hmm. Was there anybody in this town you would know that would be able to like have more information on this, perhaps?
He thinks for a moment. He goes, well, you can try to ask maybe Darren Eldermath. He's the orchard keeper. He's a former adventurer. He might know some things.
And where can I find this fella?
So he stationed at this square. The orchard's this big one right over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, over there. Yeah.
Use her part of her pay to grab some saddlebags.
Grab some saddlebags, all right? Yep. So everybody is given 10 gold pieces.
Okay, she's going to use 4 of those to buy a set of saddlebags for her horse.
And since this guy is in the general goods, I will present the frog statue.
Let's see.
So tell me, good sir, would you be interested in a piece of art like this?
All right, yeah, he takes it up, looks it over, kind of like pulls out like some jewelry kit to kind of like take it out and looking around it, and he goes, wow, this is a beautiful little piece, isn't it? Where did you get this?
Goblins?
Yeah, it was with the rest of this stuff here.
He kind of like sets it back down a little quickly and like pulls his hands back a little bit and like, oh, okay, ew.
I assure you, like,
hang on. Well, I was like, I'll just like, I just kind of like hold my hand up and I'm like, I'll take care of it. I just pick it up, cast prestidigitation. It's clean now.
That is a very useful trick.
It saves on laundry.
He thinks it over for a brief bit and goes, well, I'm going to have to find a buyer for something like this. And he goes, you know how it is. I'm going to have to pay for the cleaning, the upkeep of it. And I'm going to have to pay for getting it mounted on the wall and all that. He starts doing the Pawn Star thing to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like Like, look, I mean, my buddy here just cleaned it for you. It's spotless, and it has its own stand. You don't need to do anything special to it. Put it on a shelf, and it'll jump off the shelf. You're like, no, this one will probably last a day or two.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one will come by and buy.
He kind of thinks it over and goes, what if I'll give you 20 gold pieces?
Sir, I am offended. This one-of-a-kind piece of art, I couldn't possibly let it go for any less than 40.
This is 40. 30.
Tell you what, 35 and we got a deal.
Done. You get 35 gold for that for you guys to split up as you want.
Yeah, 40.
Not bad.
Oh, well. All right. And then after we did drop off all the goods that he wants at his place, head over to the miner guy.
All right. So you're going to go to the Lion Shield Cloister first?
That's the guy, yep.
Yep. And I assume you guys pick Burlwyn up while he's praying afterwards.
Yes.
Well, I do want to talk to that priest because I'm curious about her limp.
You want to talk about the priestess? All right.
Yeah, the priestess at some point.
Okay. Do you mind if we keep doing the shopping first?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I said do them first because I don't know what will happen there.
Yeah, we're just dropping off stuff. Yeah.
All right. Hanging above the front door to this modest trading post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it. So the coaster. The region. So when you walk in, there is a sharp-tongued human woman, about 35 years old, just giving orders to people around. She just like goes, looks at you, walks in, and is like, "What? What do you want? What do you want? Hurry, hurry, hurry! We're busy."
Well, you got supplies you've been probably looking for.
Supplies. She kind of comes out, looks at it, and goes, "Well, I'll be damned. You know, I knew these got raided by brigands. No doubt it was never showed up. I'll be. Where did you find this stuff?"
Well, it actually wasn't brigands; it was goblins. But
what's the
they're no
difference?
longer a problem. Yeah, they're no longer a problem though. So,
Good, better as mulch.
So we were on our way here, so we figured we would deliver the supplies.
Good, good. All right. Well, come inside. Let's count out some gold. I think we'll give you 50 gold for the return of the supplies. And that's the reward she gives you. 50 gold for you to split up how you choose.
Right.
Pitching. All right. And then I guess
she has here in sale. She has armors and weapons for sale if you wish to have any of it.
Ooh. Let's see here. And
you look like the reasonable
rapier
type. We can always use your help. A rapier
is Dex, right? That would be
yes, I believe so.
Okay, so yeah, because my strength is
with weapon finesse, you can use Dex with it, but it would still normally be strength unless you. Okay.
Oh, I would have to have that skill then.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so never mind then.
She kind of like gives you all a good. You go over and is like, "You all are new to town, right?"
Yes,
Indeed,
ma'am.
we are.
All right, let me give you some advice. Avoid a sleeping giant's inn. Group of brigands in town. They call themselves the Red Brands. Nasty little sort. You know the type, Weasley rats. Constantly trying to get weapons off of me, but put a hard stop to that. Don't sell anything to them. Heard that I had the name ready, but then I lost it. Had that Halia's giving them a hard time too. Pretty much us not selling them weapons is the only thing keeping them from overrunning the whole town as it is. Yeah, avoid the
what do
sleeping
you
giants. That's where they typically drink.
what do you know about like the guy who's the one who's in charge?
One in charge? Don't know. I heard them talking about it a couple of times. I think they call him the glass staff or something like that.
Okay.
All right, that's an interesting name.
There are any other places you happen to see them around aside from that inn?
Places to see from that inn? No. Spend most of my day inside the shop. Try not to bother them too much. Denying them weapons already put a big target on my back, so the more I try to get involved with them, the worse it gets for me.
Understandable.
Tell me, we've been asking around. You wouldn't happen to know anything about a Cragmaw Castle, would you?
Never heard of the place.
All right, just figure I asked this for here.
Hey, Zeniku, Mask of the Wolf, thank you for the follow.
Hey, Zanaku.
Zanaku. I can't read.
It can be hard, to be fair.
All right. So after that, are you all wanting to try to still go to the last shop?
Do we have anything left to give them? I think we delivered all the goods, right?
Might as well just check to see what it is.
Yeah, might as well. I guess that's a good idea.
Just like, okay, what's available? What can we get?
All right. So as you're approaching the door on this one, the door suddenly swings open and a red brand is kicked out of the door. And following close behind him is a woman with a crossbow and goes, "I told you I don't sell you weapons. Now get out of here before I plug you in the back." And the red brand just takes off running into town.
Okay, so that's the other shopkeeper she mentioned, the one lady mentioned.
Yeah.
She turns to look at the three of you and goes, "And what do you want?"
We were possibly
browsing.
looking to buy some supplies.
My supplies? Goes and looks you both
Yes.
up and down. Looks the three of you up and down. Goes, "You're not with the red brands, are you?"
No.
Nope,
No.
we just got here ourselves.
Right. She allows you inside. Comes in. So this trading post, it looks more like it's around the type of like miners coming to sell the goods they've found, the gold, the golds, the silvers, the precious gemstones.
Okay.
Remy, I would like you to roll a perception.
Ooh. All right, come on, please roll high for once.
Hey.
Hey, all right, 23.
23. With a 23, you see briefly Ilya under a sleeve. She has a tattoo on her arm of a winged serpent.
Oh. And I assume I'm familiar with who they are.
Yes.
Like, I know as a player who they are.
With your character's backstory, yeah, I'm pretty sure you know.
Okay, yeah, I figured, but because they're kind of notorious.
Yes.
So Remy will just kind of like casually, not to let the others catch on. Whereas I will basically say respect, and kind of with my eyes look to her tattoo and look to her like respect.
All right. So she catches that motion. She just gives you a bit of a nod. He goes, "Well, what can I do to help you?"
Well, let's see here. What do you know about those bandits? The red.
Group of
Like, what do you know about
bandits.
their leader?
They moved into town not too long ago. come and start causing trouble, being a general ruckus. The town has no real proper authority figure of any kind. So it's hard for a frontier town like this to have good control when bad things like this happen.
How many are there?
I think there's about 20. I think there's more potentially. Some of them constantly like head off somewhere else. I assume probably to cause trouble on the roads heading into Phandelver. Phandalin.
We didn't run into any highwaymen, luckily. Then, what can you tell us about the leader? Do you know anything else about this person, or just the name?
Something called the Glass Staff. Not a clue.
Yeah,
Anything else.
Hmm.
So they just showed up one day and just started causing mischief and chaos around the town.
Chaos, beating up a couple of people, protection racket, typical gang activities. The sort of low-life gang activities that somebody with short-sighted ambitions would have.
And is it primarily just them who frequent that bar?
The Sleeping Giant.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise, it would if they were gone, only miners would pretty much use it. The type who, aren't afraid to get a little dirt under their fingernails if you catch the drift.
Perhaps there's a way we can deal with them then, knowing that.
Town would be grateful to you if you could. Tell you what, I have a very personal interest in getting rid of the Red Brands. See, I have a bit of an issue with them trying to constantly get weapons I offer to the miners. You get rid of the Red Brands, I'll give you 100 gold pieces.
All right. I kind of will look to her, and I'm going to kind of say to her, kind of looking to her, would you happen to have any potions to help with that? Kind of trying to hint to her what I'm kind of looking for. Basically looking for poisons or whatnot.
She gives a shake of her head and says, sorry, no potions here.
But you happen to know where I could acquire such ingredients?
She kind of gives you a bit of a knowing smile. She kind of sees what you're trying to do and goes, no, unfortunately, I don't know that information either. I'm sure a self-sufficient sort like yourself and your two friends here are sure to figure that sort of information out for yourselves.
All right. And since we're on the matter of information, I assume you also don't know anything about this castle around here, Cragmar Castle?
She kind of raises an eyebrow at that and goes, no, don't know anything about a Cragmaw castle. I know about a Cragmaw goblin tribe.
That might be it.
Yeah, that might be it. Well, by all means.
Yeah.
They supposedly are based on the northern side of the Tribor Road.
Oh, a cave?
Caves, multiple. They got like a little different area, little hidey holes all over the place. It's a big goblin tribe.
Not anymore.
Interesting. But you're looking for Cragmaw Castle.
That's what we were told.
Well, I don't have any more information on that, but the Red Brands, I have overheard them talking before that they apparently have some sort of goblin minion serving them. The type they beat around, kick. You know how bullies are. Beat up something smaller and weaker than you to feel powerful. I'm sure that goblin would probably be very useful in getting some information out of it.
That it would. Thank you very much for your information.
Now, remember, eliminate the glass staff, and I'll give you 100 gold. I expect to see good results from you.
Get the results, you'll see. All right, I think then after visiting her, the last place we'll go is like I think the only place left is the orchard.
All right. Go to orchard. Find the orchards page. Eldermath Orchard. Okay. So when you arrive at the orchard, sitting outside of the cottage, because now it's starting to get a little bit closer to midday. Erwin, you see them walking by. Do you want to join them now, or are you still waiting on the priestess to come back out? Or will you actually go and approach her at her house? Actually, you know what? You've been sitting patiently for a little bit. How about we actually do your priestess bit?
Oh, okay.
And what?
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, whatever you guys do.
All right. So eventually, she comes back out of the cottage to light some candles on the shrine, do some more tidying up. She looks at you and goes, "Have you been sitting here and praying this whole time?"
Yes and no. Yes, for a bit, but I've also been wondering. I saw you limp. I was curious as to how you acquired that.
She looked at her leg wound and goes, "A bit of zealotous adventuring on my part. Wasn't quite prepared for what I needed to do."
I was worried it was another one of these red brand atrocities that appears to be happening around.
It seems to be that I'm the only person who has nothing to do with the red brands in town. Not that I would give much of a tear if they were to suddenly be forced out. She kind of gives you an up and down. Are you a follower of Timora?
Luck is something everyone needs a bit of now and then.
Luck favors the
Especially
bold.
especially in this line of work.
Fortune favors the bold. That is the line. I messed it up.
Yeah. Well, luck, fortune. Are they not one and the same?
Luck is a random chance. Fortune is what you seize.
I'm also curious. A friend of mine have asked about a Yarno. Does the name ring a bell?
There was a wizard in town a couple of years ago going by that. He's disappeared, however.
Where was he last seen?
Exploring that old manor at the top of the hill.
Abandoned?
The abandoned old ruined manor, yes.
It is abandoned, okay. And I know my friends will probably be asking this as well. Have you heard of anything called Cragmaw Castle?
Outside of it being a tribe of goblins that live on the northern side of the Drybore Road. Nothing else new on that.
Anything else in the woods that should be looking out for?
That is a very wide breadth of options. Anything you're looking for specifically?
Probably things to avoid or things to be on the lookout for. May I ask as well, I did not get your name.
Oh, my name?
Apologies. I apologize
I
about that. I did
apologize.
not
You may
realize.
call me Sister Gariel. Sister
Okay,
Gariel.
sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to spell Gary. That looks good enough. But yeah, anything on the should be aware of
Things you should be aware of.
when traversing those woods, things to be watching out for specifically.
Things I would
Aside-
be most worry about would be things like Sturgis, ghouls, ogres, goblins, hobgoblins, orcs, owlbears. You know,
A
the
lot.
usual.
Which one of these is what got your overzealousness, that limp?
She gives a little bit of laugh and goes, "Perhaps I'll tell you that someday."
Fair enough. I'll throw in another copper for the shrine, and then meet back up with the others. And if there's nothing else she is willing to say on the matter, but I got some information about Yarno and things to look out for in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the what do you say for the end of a prayer for the luck shrine, or if there is one.
All right, you just say a typical prayer, and that's
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. I bet because she's the priestess here essentially. So whatever that sign is or something.
Is a face up coin. The battle cries fortune favors the bold. So,
Yeah, there you go.
all right, and you're able to meet up with the rest of the group. And traveling towards the orchard because they're going to pass right by you.
Yep. We'll relay what I've learned as well to them about the woods, and then tell them about Yarno. Well, I've already told them about Yarno, but say where you're witnessing at.
Let's do a quick sound off. Is everybody here?
Yes.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So anything you guys want to talk about amongst yourselves before you decide to go anywhere else?
The Red Brands hasn't shown up to be like, "Hey, we saw your goblins," or anything
Yeah.
like that.
That.
Yeah, they're probably going to warn the goblins at the castle.
Yeah, that too. Maybe.
Or they're probably prepping a trap of some sort as well.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Want to get us where they can find us, but maybe a good idea to find this tunnel of theirs before they have a chance to act. Let us be the ones to strike first. Do you all agree, or
That you want to try to just go straight to trying to find a tunnel?
Yeah, because the farm kid knows where the tunnel was at.
Yeah, but you guys are heading towards the orchard.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it was wait, was it the orchard kid?
Yeah, you're heading towards
Oh,
the
you're-
orchard because you heard that this guy, Edermath, is a former adventurer.
Okay.
It's the one at Alderley Farm. That is the kid who apparently found a tunnel in the woods.
I say that's my idea. I say we find this tunnel, attack the Red Brands before they have a chance to attack us, be the first ones to strike. And if we strike hard and strike fast, perhaps we'll get their leader before they can do anything to us.
What were we gonna do at the orchard again?
That
Talk
was
to,
more information about the castle, I think. And then the farm was for the Red Brand tunnel.
If these goblins and Red Brands, as you made the assumption as Ezrai are in league,
If
then
they are,
perhaps
I'm
we'll
just-
gain more information from their true hideout
Mhm.
or interrogating any red brands.
Okay.
Right, so
Is there not a poison? Is there not a poisoner's kit in the tools and skills kit, or is that like alchemist?
I do not know.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a poisoner's kit. Yeah, I thought there was such a thing.
Let me take a look. See.
Yeah, the only thing that I've seen that kind of really close is the alchemist kit, but
Can't.
Oh,
Let's see. There's poisons.
there's poison.
where's-
Let's see. In terms of what crafting anti-venom. Okay, here we go. I don't know where the hell you'd buy them. A lot of these are really expensive. Yeah, these. Okay, there's like.
Oh, there. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to afford them. So yeah, never mind then.
Give me a sec. I'm just here's the copy paste.
Yeah, there's no way we'd be able to afford any of those yet.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Well, I do have another idea to deal with them, but it will require a decent amount of change. Like, how much was the beer in that place again?
A silver.
Sleeping Giant.
1 silver.
I could always get him shit faced. I have enough gold to do it. That's damn certain.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of spitballing ideas on how do we want to deal with them. Because we were told like they were like because obviously we don't want to do anything that would hurt the bartender because they're innocent and all this but from what we were told, pretty much everybody inside is red band.
They be there at this time of day though?
Well, I mean, they pretty much run that place, so yeah, they're pretty much there all day long.
Hmm. So there's always at least one person at that bar.
I would assume so because they wouldn't want to leave that place empty.
No. I have no idea what to do.
Well, let's go to the orchard and talk to them, see what we can do. If this guy knows where the castle is, and if not, then we can deal with at least the bandits that are at the town.
I think regardless, deal with the red brands first, because like I said, I rather.
So then we should probably let's go to the farm and just get that underway now.
Yeah, I'd rather have a safe haven.
Yeah, learn where the castle is, and then we can deal with the red barons here. Because even though I can't poison, we definitely have enough gold to get them at least shit faced enough to.
Yeah. Well, I rather deal with red brands before going. Again, I like to come home safe and sound rather than worry about being.
No, that's why we're going to. That's why we're going to the orchard first. Yeah. We're not leaving the town.
Okay.
So you're going to go to the orchard first to talk to the adventurer there, and then to the farm to try to get the information about the secret tunnel from the kid.
Yeah.
Or do you just want to go straight? We could straight to the farm and then do the orchard.
I was thinking straight to the farm so we can get things underway.
Yeah, we can do that farm then. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
As you pass up Stonehill Inn, a chair goes flying from inside the building to the outside, shattering a window. And you hear the sounds of like breaking furniture, things flipping, commotion on the inside. It sounds like there's a fight going down in there.
At the inn that we stay at?
The inn that you stay at, yep.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right, yeah,
going in.
Oh.
Yeah, no hesitation. Let's see what the ruckus is about.
All
Yeah,
right.
still got
4 red brands are inside the building. 2 of them are just going around smashing furniture, glasses, bottles, spilling everything. Another 2 have the innkeeper, Tolben. They kind of like have arms and they're taking turns punching him in the stomach.
Immediately going to stop that.
Yeah, one of them smashing the furniture. He seems up to look at you all, and this is the guy who was doing the whole puppy thing last night. He goes, the puppies are here. And he holds up a club and he points it at you, Burlwin, and goes, you strangers have worn out your welcome. Going around asking questions all day. You think we wouldn't be following you around? I think it's time for you all to give us all your stuff and leave. You don't need to have any more problems, do we, puppy?
I have a proclamation to make. If I see anyone wearing a scarlet cloak, I'm going to kill him. And if any of you survives this fight, go tell the rest of your friends that I'm coming, and the 9 hells are following with me. Tombstone reference, let's go!
I was wondering when you were going to quote Tombstone.
I was waiting for that.
I was thinking you were just tweaking the fugitive. You tell him I'm coming, and hell's coming with me. Hell's coming with me.
Well, yeah, Dungeons Dragons, or yeah, Forgotten Realms. So it's 9 hells here.
Okay,
yeah,
wait, no, I think that is. Wait, is that Tombstone? Shit.
Yeah, that's Kurt Russell yelling.
I thought Fugitive also had it. My bad.
Yeah, Kurt Russell's birthday was yesterday too. Ironically enough.
Happy birthday, Kurt Russell.
Yeah, and Brad Dourif's is today.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, after that, making that proclamation, yeah, sword drawn, and I assume we're just.
All right. So the leader, he laughs. Puppy's got bite. Rough them up, boys. And we are in initiative.
Okay.
Merwin, you're the first one to act.
Oh, goody.
Who's the leader again? Remind me.
Ruffian number 1. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to name him Puppy Man.
Puppy Man. The Puppy Man.
Yeah.
Puppy Man and his Discord kittens.
Yep. So I will go right up to him. So I'll go between as much as possible, so that way I can get all of them if they try to go past me, and then I will attack him.
It's a big bar room, so it's probably actually hard to pull that off.
Okay. So I'll do my best. At least, like, between him and the tavern owner. I don't want anyone to hurt him anymore. Get him out. Keep him safe. Well, swing and a hit.
As a hit.
And then some damage.
That is a heavy damage done to him. As he comes, he's got this club that he's about to bring up against you, and you're an actual fighter. These guys are just thugs. So you bring that sword up across his chest, and he jumps back. You leave a big old scar and cut in his shirt. He kind of looks down at that and gives you a growl. At the end of your turn.
I can only do one attack, so unfortunately, yes.
All right, Remy.
All right, which 2 are the ones that are holding the bartender?
2 and 4.
All right, so pull out the crossbow and I'm going to fire at number 2.
All right.
And he's flat-footed. Would you count the bartender as getting flanked or not?
Technically, he is being flanked because they have like him by like the arms and like he's down on his knees. Like they've been beating on him for like a good solid half a minute. So
I wouldn't get the sneak attack then, right?
No, because he's incapacitated.
Right. Okay. So normal attack then, but still he's flat-footed, so maybe he'll hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. 21 is definitely a hit.
Isn't there a flat-footed condition you can put on them just to be sure?
Oh yeah, there is a flat foot condition.
Yeah.
Since everyone's got
I
everyone
mean,
else.
the only one who's left is gonna have flat-footed after my turn is gonna be 3 because they're
well.
about to go.
Or he just applied it to all of them. So, all right. So that is a good shot against him as he just takes a bolt to
and
the
us,
shoulder.
I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah,
like whack him in the shoulder with the crossbow bolt. Like, oi, pick on someone your own size, will you?
He towers over you. Mommy. All right. Puppy Man. He is no longer flat-footed. He is going to bring that club down on your head, Burrowin. As he just kind of like reins up like a baseball bat. 19 to hit.
That'll do it.
As he does 6 points of bludgeoning damage right against you. Just crack. All right. And
Spit
then,
out some blood. That it?
the second ruffian, they're going to toss the innkeeper aside. Like throw him off on the way, and they're going to come towards you, Remy. So the first one's going to make his club swing at you, Remy. Scores a hit with a 16, doing 3 points of bludgeoning damage to you. Second guy takes his club swing at you again, Remy. 20 to hit. Dealing 8 more bludgeoning damage to you. Crack, crack. As now they kind of grab you and they start pounding on you just like the barkeeper. Aurora.
Just in time for the
Man.
healer.
Neff?
Medic.
Yeah. Trying to decide what to do. She will. Let's see. Would it help to blind one of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to blind ruffian number 4.
All right. He rolled a successful fortitude.
God damn it. That means nothing happens, I
Right.
believe.
So when you're
Uh,
casting a spell, can you please say I cast and then the spell's name?
Yeah, I
rather than you
cast-
say I'm going to do a
I
thing.
cast flare.
Right.
I'm gonna cast flare on him. That doesn't work. I think.
That's not, I could have done that. Oops. Oh well.
For 1 minute, unless. Yeah. Okay. Nothing happens then, and I'm done.
All right. Azrai.
Okay, so Burrowin's with Puppy Man. The 2 ruffians after him are ganging up on Remy. Where's 3 in all this?
He's kind of like off to the side. He's kind of looking around. The wife is holding her son kind of like up, and they're looking horrified. They're trying to move towards the husband to try to move away, and he looks like he's about to bolt towards them. Yeah, get a hostage.
Yeah, no, you don't. Bitch.
Shoot him with the longbow.
Yep.
All right, that 16 is a hit.
Max, almost max.
Almost max. That is some heavy damage done to him as he just takes that and like,
Just nope. You really gotta try that.
He is going to spend a turn. He's going to slide over to the other side of the bar and get full cover. Does not make an attack this turn. Back up to the time with Burrowin.
All right. Second verse, same as the first. Uh-oh.
That is a miss. He manages to duck a swing from you.
Yep. That's all I can do.
All right. Remy, you're being flanked.
And I can't get out of flanking without provoking, correct?
I think you can take a 5-foot step.
Yeah, you can take a 5-foot step and you wouldn't be
then-
flanked anymore. And yeah,
Can I move in such a way that I can get one of them flanked?
Aurora, how far away can you cast Flare?
Let me see. Flare. Range is 25 feet plus 5 every 2 levels. So 25.
So probably not then.
All right. So I assume you cast that at a range, not.
All right, so I will move just like this way to break up the flanking.
Yeah.
All right, and because I'm in melee, the sword. And because Ruffian 2, because he's hurt. Nope, that's a
It's a
nope.
miss.
All right, so whichever one hits, I'm going to evade because I have to, or I'm going down.
All right, Puppy Man. He's going to take another swing at you, Burrowin. He hits with a 22.
I'll do it.
Deals max damage, total of 8.
Dang.
Oh.
All right. Red Brands, they're going to. Ruffian 2, he's going to step around so that way he's flanking Remy again with the other one. So he misses, however.
Yeah, thank you.
Second one. Critical fail. He fumbled. So he tries to swing. But you managed to like duck underneath his swing, Remy. And you grab like a mug that was sitting on the table and throw alcohol in his face, and that stuns him until the end of his next turn.
Haha.
Nice.
free sneak attack, die.
Yeah, that is a sneak attack. All right, Aurora.
Okay. She is actually going to get up and flank 2 since her spell casting failed. Miss.
Now add a
Oh,
plus 2 to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Would a 14 be hit then?
14. Yes, 14 is a hit. Your
Okay.
AC is 13.
Okay. I said Ruffian too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 more for that.
So you come up behind him, you stab him, and he lets out a yell. He is still standing, though. All right. Azurai. Puppy Man, Ruffian 2, and Ruffian 4 are all in melee combat, so.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to use a spell. Okay, so Ruffian 3.
Do you have magic missile?
I didn't prep that today.
Oh dang.
You still got your short sword, right? So if you needed to.
I don't have I have a dagger.
That's technically a short sword. A very short sword.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking of that dumb thing with the fucking. I'm trying to remember the name of the brand but they had, Pappy's got a bunch of cold steel. That was it. Cold steel weapons, and one of them was a dagger. And I was like judging how big it was, and it's like, no, this is totally a short sword. No, it's a dagger. No, it's a short sword. No, it's a dagger.
There's a
It's
story
like then the
from
two
like
people
a
killed each
sword
other.
because the knife
Yeah.
guild and the sword guild were two totally different things in medieval times. And like there was rulings about how big a knife could be. And so the knife guild just made like this like 3.5 foot long knife. It's just like, nah, that's a sword. Nah, it's a knife. See, it's only got a blade on one side and is used to cut things on a table. It's a knife.
See, how far away was Ruffian 3 from the bar or whatever, so I can try to get around to removing his cover?
I'll say you'll be able to do that in a move.
Okay. I'll just do the do. I'm just gonna shoot him because I'm like, I really don't want to.
Yeah, save your spells as much as possible.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I clicked it and then
I'll say that's still a hit.
it's
20 is a hit, yeah.
you. Max damage.
Yeah, and that's a dead. Ruffian number 3, dead. Bleh.
Yay.
Alright. Burrowin, he beat the crap out of you. So
Hopefully I can return the favor this time if I can actually hit. I
Nope.
can't. Rolled another 3. Fucking hell.
Alright. Remy, you are flanking with Aurora. One is stunned.
Yay. And that would be is that flanking with 2 or 4?
You're flanking with
Please
2.
go for- Yes.
All right, yeah, I'll take the one on 2 then. Huh? Okay, short sword. 2. Oh, for fuck's sake.
And you added that +2?
Yep.
Okay.
It wouldn't have mattered if there was 13.
Yeah.
Trying to remember what stun did. Blinded to use. Stun creature drops everything held, can't take actions, takes a -2 penalty to AC, loses dexterity bonus to AC if any. Attackers receive a +4 bonus on attack rolls to perform combat maneuvers. Okay.
Should have gone for 4 then.
Alright, Puppy Man. He's not looking great either, and he's looking at you, Barrowin, and he goes, I have to admit, Puppy, this is a good fight. Been a little bit since I had one like that. You're gonna look good mounted on my wall. Critical hit. Not confirmed to crit, though.
Good lord.
Did max damage to you again.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Jeez.
And you're down to 1 fucking hit. Holy
Good thing I took the toughness, right?
Yeah.
See, exactly. Like I was like, oh, I've been known to be wrong. So do what you want. So I'm like, congratulations.
Good lord.
All right, Red Brand number 2. He's in a bad spot. He's going to try to hit Aurora. Misses the swing though.
He's stunned. He can't do anything.
He's stunned. He can't technically make attacks. He drops everything he's held. He can't take actions. No, never mind. He can't do anything. But he's no longer stunned after this. He gets the moves, but he is disarmed. Aurora.
Could use some medics at the moment.
Yeah, you got one at 1 hit point. You got another one at 2 hit points.
Yeah, like we could use some healing.
Okay, yeah. Aurora is going to cast cure light wounds on Brolin.
D8 plus 2.
Okay. Well,
You do provoke an attack of opportunity from Ruffian number 2 because it is a touch spell.
yeah. I'm going to take the risk.
All right. He's going to make the swing. Critical hit. Does not confirm the crit.
God.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits you as you run. You do manage to run up to Burrowin, heal him. How much do you heal him? 12. That is a much needed heal.
Yeah, I'm curious, like, how did you get the plus 5? Because it's supposed to be a D8 plus your caster level maximum 5. So it should be a D8 plus 2.
I had set it up for something else. So, yeah, oops. So, take out 2. That's still
3.
All right. Oh.
Mm.
There we go.
At least unless there's something else I'm totally forgetting about that spell with. Like,
Figure it out later because it is your turn now.
it is indeed my turn. God, I'm gonna have to, like... I'm just gonna have to, like, buy a bunch of fucking ink and paper and then just be like, I just need to spend an entire day just making scrolls so I don't have to worry about casting my prepped.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like, this is old school. Not even old school. It's just like what it was like 20 years ago.
You a short sword. I didn't realize you didn't have a short sword.
No, I didn't. I never said I had a short sword. He has the short sword.
I didn't realize. Yeah, definitely got to get
No,
you.
I have a dagger.
Yeah, I gotta get you a short sword.
I'm not proficient in those.
Oh my god.
He's a wizard.
The only reason I have a long, the only reason I have a longbow is because I'm an elf.
You are so
And
used to
I'm-
playing 5th edition, man.
I know.
yeah.
Don't worry. You'll learn. You know that trick you did with the goblin dog last game?
Yeah.
Yeah, get ready to do more stuff like that.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it.
Spellcasting time. Because you guys are going to have to take
No.
a rest after this anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. It's like if we're taking a rest after this anyway.
I mean, like, there's no way you guys are going to be able to storm into their dungeon with half your hit points missing already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just trying to save. Like, fuck it. All right. Touch attack on.
Probably want to help Remy
Actually-
first because I got healed, but Remy's still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Like, and 2 and 4 are on Remy, or just 2?
2 and 4.
2 and 4. Okay. And they have metal weapons, right?
No, they are using wooden clubs.
Never mind then. I don't get a bonus.
Oh well.
Number 4. Suck on this.
I think he's going to be sucking on that shocking grasp as you run up and.
Sorry about that.
Oh!
Oh, damn.
Why?
Is it 0?
Yeah, he's at exactly 0 as you just. It is legitimately a tase.
Just okay. Just all right. This has gone far enough. I don't want to shoot into melee.
No,
Oh,
not a
can I-
great
He's finally hit. Fine.
crit. Did not confirm the
Not-
critical.
Of course.
But you did guarantee a hit, so.
Yeah, I'll see how much damage I can do. Hey.
All right, so the puppy man,
Stab
he
the
looks
pup-
like he's about to make a comment at Aurora again about probably something awful he's about to do to her. And you're like, no, we're not dealing with any of that. So,
Stab, yeah, do a stab or slash against the gut, and then as he's dying, whisper into his ear, "Puppy gonna whimper."
damn. All right, Remy.
All right. I assume I have flanking with him, right?
I know he's only. What do you mean flanking with him? It's just him. Oh,
Yeah,
well, I
that's
guess you
something
can
like
turn around so you can get a flanking with SRI, yeah, on red brand number 2.
yeah. And I'm going to try to, because he's the only one left, I'm going to try to knock him out,
Just knock him
non-lethal.
out. All right.
Yeah, because so we can interrogate this guy.
To be fair, we got the disabled guy beforehand
Yeah.
if we wanted to do that.
Oh, we do have somebody already?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I knocked him to 0.
Exactly 0.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
then never
Yeah,
mind.
fuck
Then.
this guy. That's
Nope,
a hit.
got him.
Fuck him up.
Oh,
Ooh,
you
3.
disabled him too.
We got
Yeah,
2.
Yeah, you hit him to 0 as well. So 2 of these guys are disabled.
And now these red brand guys, do they have any red attire to them?
Oh yeah, they got these red, these grimy red cloaks.
Well, definitely taking those.
Yeah.
And we definitely have enough for all of us.
That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah.
For 4 of them.
I'll cast Prestidigitation so they are no longer grimy.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, and we're gonna play a little game with these two.
Yeah. First, before we play any games with them, checking on the husband and the wife and son of the tavern. How are they doing?
All right. Other than being beat up, he's in better condition than the two of you. So, he's coughing. He goes, "Why did you have to go and provoke them?" Oh, okay, so
Well, yeah, it's
It
just
wasn't our intention.
yeah.
No, it wasn't.
ugh.
Like, Aurora was very against going out last night and getting their attention. But there was nothing she could do to persuade Belwyn otherwise. So she figured best thing to do would be to go with him, make sure he doesn't get his ass handed to him and killed. So, but she
Imagine if that was you they killed weeks ago and took the family. Would you not want someone to go and find them and rescue them?
He looks up at you. And he slowly starts to get to his feet and he goes, "If you think I wouldn't go and try to get them back myself if I was able to, I don't have any skills to do this. I can't be worried about what somebody else's family has been happened to them. I have my own to look after." Silence again.
Yeah, trying to think of
say-
a response, but yeah, it's like
Well, I'm gonna say, I pretty much am taking the 2 bandits, basically having chairs facing each other and putting them in the chairs and like tying them to it with the rope. Like, you might want to get the young one to bed. They're not gonna want to watch this.
Yeah, I do.
no.
no, you don't, Pip. No, you don't. Go on, take care of your own.
The innkeeper is going to escort his wife and his kid out.
You know, you stay. We'll take them somewhere else. Isn't there not a prison somewhere we can put them? A jail, a town?
Town hall.
I mean, I was gonna get. I wanted them to talk.
Yeah.
We can
We
get
need
them to
them to
talk,
talk
but let's
first.
do it elsewhere.
All right. Which building are we in right now? Like,
You are in the Stone Hill Inn, which is
I assume this one.
this one right here.
Oh, that one. Okay.
That's the
All right,
giant inn.
All right. So let's see here.
There it is.
So town hall has cells here.
Okay, so we
Because
know
that's also
where
where
we're going.
Silverin, is that right? Silverin.
Sildar, yeah.
Sildar.
All right, then. We can take them to prison after we get them to talk.
No, I'm saying like let's take them there now because I don't think they want us to do it here in their town. Because
No, I'm saying like that's what we can take them somewhere else to get them to talk.
Is there any healers, potions, anything like that in this town?
Magic is a rarity.
Any doctors, anything like that?
Your best bet is at the Shrine of Luck. Cleric there can perform some healing.
Hmm.
I was like, burn all your fucking spells. Oh boy.
Leave a gold behind for the mess. So I put a gold on their bar thing for apologies for the
furniture,
yeah, and all that.
I'll collect one of my arrows because you get like half of them back after a fight. So I'm like, oh, this one's not broken. Yank.
All right. Where are you going to
Still
take
think
these two at?
What time of day is it right now?
Like afternoon.
Early afternoon.
All right, so let's see. Definitely want to kind of get them out of town because don't want like their dreams to be heard by townsfolk.
Well, again, we'll take them. There's ways. Like I said, let's take them to the town master's place with the jail because that's where Sildar is at, and I'm sure he will want to see justice be done, kind of thing. If we need to restore some order back to this town.
Oh, we're gonna restore order.
Okay. Since we don't need the cloaks at the moment, Aurora is going to put them in the saddlebags that she just bought.
Yeah, we don't need them at the moment, but we will be needing them eventually.
Yeah, they will finish. I would say take them with us because I don't know how far we're gonna be going. I assume we're probably gonna go to the shrine after this.
Yeah, taking the two to the jail.
All right, so you arrive at the town master's hall. When you walk in, Sildar goes, Berwyn and Aurora, Azrai, Remy, Aurora. Trip?
You could say that.
Yes.
What have you been up to? More goblins?
I kind of like will throw the two of them like to his feet, like had a little bit of a run in with these gentlemen.
Oh, so we got the corpses. So probably just dump the corpses first.
Yeah.
Put them on a table.
Had a little run in with the red bands.
Sildar doesn't. He's not squeamish, but the big guy, he takes one look at the bodies and he starts getting all squeamish and green. He goes, "Oh, you murdered in my town?" Sildar looks at him and goes, I would like to meet you to meet the illustrious town master, Harbin Wester. A pompous old fool worthless in every degree. Do you know what he thinks the red brands are?
Oh, this should be good.
He thinks they're just a overly rowdy mercenary group. A group of
What about you?
mercenaries here to fight the goblins and keep the orcs and other nasty things away, huh?
Didn't hurt to think that they're probably working with the goblins.
No, I bet it never did cross his mind. They're just mercenaries. And now you've killed 2 of them and injured 2 more. We're gonna have
Why don't you go ahead and go to the tavern? What was the name of the tavern? Sorry,
Stonehaven Inn.
the Stonehaven Inn,
Stone-
and go talk to the barkeep there and his family. See how friendly these people are.
Well, maybe I
then
will
Missy's
just go
family.
do that. And he goes and storms off. Sildar shakes his head and like, worthless old fool. He's going to call over a clerk and he goes, please go to the shrine, bring the cleric here. I'm pretty sure my friends need it. Hands them a sack of gold.
Why is he still in charge, Sildar? If he's such worthless scum.
Old traditions of the town. Apparently they elect a new leader every year. And it's still his year to be the leader.
He's an old fool. Push him down the stairs. Be done with it.
The thoughts crossed my mind. But I think I'm going to take a much more direct and ham-fisted approach to this. I don't think I have to kill him to step over him.
Fair enough.
I might
would
need a
think that-
ladder, but I don't.
Well, let's begin interrogating these 2 real quick. Put them in the jail.
Right, so he takes you down to the cellar, and there are 2 cells suitable for what you need. Sister Gerler, whatever her name is,
Gareli.
Gareli. Yep, she arrives. She is going to perform a couple of castings of Cure Light Wound on you.
I imagine it's not the state you thought to see us again in, did you?
Not so soon, no.
Yeah.
Right.
I do make apologies for that.
So it
Not best second impression.
That's the level. I'm trying to determine what's a good level without making this completely broken and why she's not just solving the problem herself.
Well,
She's limping, so
she's wounded, so
wounded it. Well, that and I mean, you could, as you can see with Aurora, you could be a great healer, but not a. If you can't fight for squat, you can't do a whole lot.
yeah.
all right. I am going to be generous and say it's a +3. Because despite what it may seem, I'm not trying to kill you. It's actually rather easy.
Oh dear God.
It's not my fault you're a bunch of candy asses.
Burrowin, heal yourself 12.
Okay.
You look pretty beat up. She's going to do another one on you as well. That's another 12 for you
That's
too.
13.
That's
13.
13. So that's 13 for Remy. And she's
Hey, they're put me back to where I was before that fight. So,
Yeah.
and 9 for you, Aurora, which puts you back up at top.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys are going to start questioning these red brands?
Yep.
All right.
How'd you want to do this, Remy? You seem to have an idea.
Is there a second floor to this building?
There's a first floor and then there's
Wait.
a cellar. There's a ground floor cellar, so no. Oh, there is a
Alright,
bell
yeah,
tower. I actually take that back. There is a bell tower.
All right. Basically, what I'm going to do is basically tie their hands behind their back and basically do a double noose to both of them, and basically have them like tiptoeing on buckets or whatever.
Okay.
And then basically, once they wake up, then slap them awake.
No sudden movements. Just
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do that. We can do that in the cellar. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
we
but
can do that.
basically, like they have them like basically hang them on the neck, like on their tiptoes, and one kick, and they're gonna be hanging.
Yeah, we can do that in the cellar.
Yeah.
That could be a big drop for them, so they'll just strangle. But you know,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's not to break their neck. It's just cause them to suffer, so I can put it back under them and get them to talk some more. So basically, like I would I kind of put my foot on one of the buckets, like I'm doing any sudden movements, and we're gonna play a game with you two called "Which One Lives and Which One Dies." Question number 1:
question number.
Where is Cragmaw Castle?
Ragmaw Castle. They're both like it's in the woods north of the Tribord Roll, about 20 miles.
Which
it
one
an
said it
actual
first? Which
castle,
one
or is
said?
it like an abandoned
So
fort?
which one said it first?
I mean, like they're both kind of stammering this, like over trying to talk over each other. But you think the number one said it first?
All right, so the other one, I I move out the bucket a little bit.
No, please, no. Wait.
But not enough to where it gets out from under him. Every time someone basically kind of play them against each other. All right. Who or what is your leader?
We call him Glassstaff, because this is the one that you just kicked the bucket under. He's talking first, and he goes, he's a wizard. He's got this magical staff that's made of glass.
his real name.
He hasn't told us his real name. He said he doesn't.
I start moving the bucket to the other guy now. So what's his staff do? Do you know that?
We don't. Some sort of like magical field around him or something. He hasn't used it too much. Staffs in Pathfinder, they do not get their charges back. So once they're done, that's it.
Oh.
Okay, interesting. So he's using it. So that's interesting. Is he human? What is he?
What does he look like?
He's a human.
Yeah, what does he look like? Human,
Let's
old, young.
see here. The information real quick, because these guys absolutely know, but they've seen him in person, so. They describe him as a short, dark, bearded human wizard in his 30s. Sildar steps up on that and is like, "You're joking, right?"
Which one says that I start moving out the bucket a little bit more? I don't know.
No, I swear. He kind of showed up in town a couple of years ago, and he found the hidden thing, the hidden dungeon underneath the manor. He started pulling us in, started bringing us in for jobs. Sildar's gonna look at you, Berwin, and goes, "That description, vague as it is, it's a match for Irano, the wizard I'm supposed to be finding here."
Is he a traitor then?
Sounds like he might be under the manor. If that is indeed where the dungeon is.
Hopefully he's not. Hopefully this is just a sheer coincidence. I mean, short, dark bearded human wizard 30s. I could describe 1,000 wizards.
Any distinguishing marks on him?
Um, mm, they kind of like are racking their brains for like anything distinguishing, and then one of them goes.
Oh, that's still are that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's still are that.
Zildar goes. Does he have a familiar? The
I
red
looked at
brands.
it.
They kind of just shake their head, like no, not that they know of. Zildar looks at you, Burrow.
Familiar?
Looks at you four, and goes, "He had a rat. Very likely, he probably kept that secret if it him."
All right. I'll look back at. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Also, just because I was just kind of curious. You can recharge your staff, but it basically eats your spell slots for the day.
Ah, you gotta channel your spell slots back into it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Good to know.
All right, and time for the bonus question. Have you seen? Basically, I'll start to describe our boss, the dwarf.
This they do know. They actually describe two dwarfs that kind of match the description of your boss, and they jumped. The Red Brands jumped outside of town, and they handed them off to the goblins for the Black Spider.
Oh, right. And so, what is the Black Spider?
He's another. Well, let me see. What did they know? What did they actually know? They don't really know. It's some mysterious figure that's hired them out. Their job is to frighten off adventurers and intimidate the locals. They don't know why he wants that done.
Only 2 dwarves, you said?
2 dwarves. You do know your boss had 2 brothers helping him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm trying to. Yeah, so if it's
So there's still one missing, then, right?
That would be your boss.
2. Yep. All right.
All right. What do you know of the Black Spider, or do you know anything about this?
They don't know anything. They themselves haven't had any direct contact, and as far as they know, their boss, the Glassstaff, has only talked to him through letters.
Oh, so he's above Glassstaff.
Yeah, he's above Glassstaff. He's the patron for them. What they do know is that the Black Spider has good ties with the goblins, and has even sent a group of bugbears to help reinforce the guarding of the manor.
Okay, that's good to know. So we got bugbears, a group of bugbears and goblins. Do you have a number?
The number of bugbears?
Bugbears and goblins. How many? What kind of army are we looking at?
A lot. We're talking like over 30, 40 something goblins.
And how many bugbear?
Are you talking about the manor? You talked about
the here.
Yeah, are you talking about the Red Brands?
Oh, I meant like Cragmaw, but I don't think Cragmaw has castle.
They haven't been to Cragmaw, so
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know how many of the Red Brands there are.
How many Red Brands there are? There are roughly about 20 something members. A group of them went off to go check on your goblins, and then off to do some other task on the road, typically branded work. Here in town, there were the 4 here that was meant to try to keep you from doing too much. Trying to count. I got left. And there's 9 red brands plus the glass staff left at the base.
All right, that's good to know.
Plus any bugbears that are there.
All right, and look to Silliard. Anything else you want to ask these two?
How many bugbears are there? They tell you 3 plus a goblin that they have as a kind of like a servant.
Nothing else there.
One of them, of course, immediately speaks up immediately. Oh, there's the eye monster. The eye monster.
What eye monster?
Some creepy, awful, horrible thing. The glass staff like feeds it fresh meat so it kind of like stays docile.
I kind of slowly look to Silliard, like, any ideas the hell that he's talking about?
He shakes his head like he ain't got a clue.
Like,
would that be dungeoneering?
Arcana or dungeoneering?
It would be dungeoneering, but eye monster.
It's kind of vague, yeah.
Yeah. It could be a lot of things.
Yeah, it could be a number of things. All right, so yeah.
It's like, I have dungeoneering. So I'm like, I could do it.
Yeah, we've got a -1, so yeah, not.
Yeah,
not
same.
All right. Okay, so let's see. We know about the. We know about their base. We know about Cragmouth Castle. We know about who the boss is now. Well, he's like the guy in charge of the manor. And who's in charge here in the town?
That's the
Glass staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we got everything we need from these guys.
Right.
Sildar will go. Isn't there like a group of missing people in town?
I think, I assume they're there, right?
The kids of.
Yeah, the 2 kids of the mom. Are they?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah,
They're still alive?
The wife and the 2 kids are still alive. Of course, the other one who didn't tell you about the eye monster, he speaks up real fast on that one. They're being held near the old crypts. They're being guarded by skeletons.
All right, and where are the old crypts?
In the manor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything that's describing is all in the manor because I don't see any crypts on our map. So I'm just assuming.
I thought maybe that building way over to the right.
I think that is the manor, all the way to the right.
Is the manor on top of the hill.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. You know what? I got a question. Is there how do you get in the manor? Is there any secret tunnels or pathways?
Yep, and they both nodded. There is a secret tunnel on the southern side of the manor in the woods.
All right, how do you get to it?
Let's see here.
Is it the same one that the kid told us about?
It would have been the same one that the kid would have.
Probably.
We don't have to.
Yeah.
We don't have to.
I still say visit the kid to get that information, I would say, because I don't know if these 2 will be.
I mean, you got them severely spooked. You almost killed them, and
but
now you're threatening them with hanging. So,
yeah, that's true.
That's the orchard. Where the hell's the farm? Thank you. You're very useful.
You say the square.
It was the other square, yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at the actual adventure here. All right. So there is a secret tunnel in a thicket. Thanks, book. They're able to give you the directions to find the tunnel, how to get in. There isn't like any like secret password or code or anything. It's literally just kind of like hidden under some bushes.
All right, and generally, where does Glassstaff reside normally?
On the western end of the cellar.
All right, so that's be easy to get in there and kill him.
Not so, because that tunnel enters on the eastern side.
Oh, so we would have to go. Okay, gotcha.
You'll have to sneak through the whole
Bobby-
thing. It's almost like it's developed by like some sort of game designer or something. Who knew?
I'd rather the short little trek through the basement than having to go through the front door and work our way down. All right, so I think that's about everything I can think of to ask these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Sildar has anything he wants to say, anything else, like, or anyone else has anything they want to ask.
I can't think of anything.
No, that's about all I can think of.
I would say to Sildar, maybe if you want to start getting a court ready for the others, get all the names written down and everything like that.
Sildar nods. He goes, we will.
Yeah.
I will take care.
I will say with my back to the two of them, like so tell me, what's the punishment these two will be facing then?
Well, this year we have highway robbery. We have destruction of property. We have public indecency. We have affiliation of organized crime. We have attempted murder. We have plots to commit murder. We have murder. I'll let you guess what's about to happen.
That's all I needed to know. I kick out the buckets.
All right.
Let's go.
So do you guys want to rest before you head into the manor itself?
Let's see. I mean, I think. Is it true that elves only
I don't
sleep for, like,
have my
4
healing spell.
Yeah.
I used it.
Use it multiple times.
Well, yeah, or at least you could. Yeah, you can prep it multiple times, and you can have like up to 3 spells prepped now. Because, yeah,
Yeah, well, I guess because it depends. It's early afternoon. When do you guys want to enter the manor? Should we do a night raid or should we do it right away?
If we do it at night, they're probably more likely going to probably be asleep. There'll probably just be some guards awake, but it should probably be mostly asleep, hopefully.
but then we'd have to be quiet and stealthy most of the time, and we got clunky armor man.
Yeah.
My stealth isn't that bad actually, despite being clunky.
Well, the main problem is like getting to that wizard before you can have time to prepare stuff.
Yeah, well, it depends because, like I said, he has a familiar rat, so probably want to be aware of that. And then, depending on where
if this is the guy that Sildar thinks
true,
is.
That's true. It also depends on where the secret tunnel leads, because if the secret tunnel,
Well, they said it's to the east, and he usually is on the west side, so we would have to go through some floors. We would have to go through most of the basement to get to him.
possibly, I don't know where the secret tunnel will deposit us. It just
we don't know the exact details.
Because whatever that deposit, it could be really just close. It could lead us far. Just hard to say. But yeah. If we do it at night as well, it might be also a good idea if we can, since Sildar has some way, maybe have him bribe the innkeeper at the one.
Research Rodriguez has a great idea.
What's his idea?
Have you considered delivering a pizza to the wizard?
Ooh, that's a good idea. See, I was thinking something similar with like have Sildar bribe the innkeeper that they hang out at, have all their alcohol be drugged.
I mean,
not to kill, but at least maybe just so that they're so inebriated that they can't fight back too much.
Regardless of your decision, we are going to call the game here tonight. is
Yeah, I
10
figured. Yeah, 10
50
for
you.
my time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Yeah, so I'd say figure
well,
we were going to stop it soon.
I mean, the main issue that I have is, 4 of them are now either dead or arrested. They're gonna come after us.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna need to go.
I
We're gonna
suggest-
need to deal with them first.
Yeah, that's what we're
So,
doing. We're doing with them like
as-
tonight at the very least. Like,
yeah,
this is
I'm
not gonna-
I'm thinking if we decide to rest long enough to prepare prepare spells for the thing that we just do it in the middle of the night.
That's
Just
why
go
I'm
to the tunnel.
do that.
do
That's why I
that.
was thinking. Like, give Sildar the time to like get that innkeeper to drug their drinks, so that way they're either so inebriated they can't fight back too much with like
Yeah,
minuses, or they're just like unconscious because the
Yeah,
drink is so
that's-
strong. Because I imagine before they do anything, they'll get a drink.
Mhm.
So that would hopefully knock out a decent amount of the red brands.
Yeah, and if we just go straight through the tunnel and maybe into the crypts and free the
Yep.
hostages first.
Yep, or get the leader.
Yeah,
If we
because
get-
we have to. There's two tasks we need to do: is kill glass death, and then get our dwarven buddies.
Oh yeah, this. Do they want him dead or do they want him capture this glass staff?
Well, that the one market person wants him dead.
Sildar says if it is the wizard that he's looking for, he'd like him alive, just so he can send him up for proper authority punishment. He looks at the two that Remy just hung and it's like, okay, with frontier justice in this regard, but when it comes to the big deal, you do
Yeah,
it the right way.
especially if we're trying to, make actual
fair
bring back
enough.
order to this town. We're gonna need to do this. We need to do our hangings publicly, Remy. We gotta do it publicly.
Yeah, for a guy like that,
Organized
yeah.
crime is always such a bitch and a half.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking Al Capone.
That is if we get him. If you have to,
Exactly.
you have to.
Yeah. We'll do our best because it might be an idea if we could capture him. That might,
You'll have to let us know that this is the guy where you were looking for when we get to him.
yeah.
And if it's not, we can kill him. If it is, then we'll try to knock him out as best we can.
Yeah. Well, I think either way, we have to take him to to
Send him
Sildar to
back
get the
Neverwinter.
confirmation.
That's what.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So regardless,
For
they can make
trial and all
Neverwinter.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all we can interrogate him to see what the hell the black spider is.
All right.
I think that's the plan. Also, thank you, to I forget her name already. Girly, kind of in your debt with the whole healing. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Owe you a
Yes,
favor.
thank you.
And she nods and goes, I will make sure to cash in that debt sooner rather than later.
Fair enough. That is fair. Fair.
Let's look at some stream memes.
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 All right. The torn butchers are butchered. The murder hobos murdered. And the death dealers are all dead.
The party making plans for murder hobo time.
Making plans. It's very much what this whole episode was. It was very much a cowboy story right here.
Very much.
I loved it. It's great.
Uh.
Really thematic
Yeah.
because Helldivers 2 released a cowboy war bond. Hell yeah. Just
Oh, that's funny.
Burrow win.
Was not expecting 20 guys. Like, sup? I was expecting a
Like
few. I was
4.
just looking for the 3 specifically to take out, but we got 20. Interesting. Burn down that bar, you know.
Hey, you do what you gotta.
Yeah.
I was expecting there to be like half of that. Maybe.
Without any milk.
That's right.
Not sure what that's referencing.
That's like that. I made a salty spittoon reference. I'm like, I had a bowl of nails for breakfast. Like,
She's
oh,
never
yeah,
seen
whatever.
SpongeBob.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Without any milk.
And a heck of
Oh
a
my
drink
God.
right there.
Yeah, that's from Despicable Me too.
Yeah. Remember, Luigi, you gotta act on. I'll take a milk. Just commit arson. How we do it here.
That's right. That's exactly it. Molotov cocktail into there.
Yep.
Like out back, like that doesn't have to kill him, just to spook him.
I haven't killed an F's pet yet.
That's why you starting your plans.
Yeah. Because he killed Brimsy. Charlie has at least died once.
Yeah.
This is easy. Detective work is hard. Yeah. You guys doing some detective. You do a little detective. Here, tell him I'm coming. He's coming with me. You hear?
Hell's coming with me.
What
I
a
love
hell of a
that.
story. The actual story
cool.
is.
Yeah, Wyatt Earp. It's insane. It's awesome. Well, I guess in hindsight, but it's still just like, dang.
I mean, like he cracked. Like, God damn, they pushed a man past his breaking point. They really did. They killed his brother, right?
Yep. They killed his brother.
They killed his brother. His wife just died right before that too, and
No, not yet.
not yet.
They were having there was issues. There was a scandal. They had a huge trial. The whole story is insane.
I'm sure the
to
movie
it.
is probably embellished a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
I've seen like the History Channel, like the OK Corral shootout, and like it's a miracle that those sheriffs were not shot and killed from like the hail of gunfire that went on.
Oh no! Well, Wyatt never got shot.
Very lucky.
Yeah, never once got shot.
Yeah, this whole story
But
about him with the river. That's the scene that I remember most from Tombstone. Is where he
Yeah,
just charges out into the middle of the river. He has like
Yeah.
like some 30 guys shooting at him,
Yeah.
and not
get a single
one
bullet.
bullet hit him. What the fuck?
Nope.
Look, if you need proof of divine intervention, that's it right there.
That or just he's the main.
Yeah. Or
What
He's a
happened here was
character.
a
You can't harm the
miracle,
main
and
character.
I want you to fucking acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Washington had
Pulp
his
Fiction.
horse shot out from under him 3 times. So that's the same thing.
Yeah. He also was he was friend with Doc Holliday, so like
Yeah. Oh yeah. That
Doc
that's
Holliday
another.
is his own Western legend in his own right. So
It's just insane. Like the two unlikeliest people became the best of friends. Like, how did that happen?
You had the by the books, and then you had the complete opposite of Doc Holliday, and they were the best of friends.
Yeah.
They couldn't be any more like oil and vinegar, but they were they were friends.
I
Yeah.
mean, like when Wyatt went on this rampage, Doc Holliday was like, "Hell yeah, just sign me in." So like,
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't a sheriff until they made him a sheriff.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hell, I'm in." He's like, "I'm in."
we're getting into a bar fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Azrai right there. Taser.
Okay, here we go.
Exactly what happened.
Just immediately set him on the fucking floor.
Yep.
This is a bucket. Dear God.
Dear God.
There's more.
But wait, no.
These goblins good. One tequila, 2 tequila, 3
job.
tequila's floor. Alright, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this. This was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Great.
Indeed, it was.
Oh, the next game is gonna be great.
Oh man,
God.
I'm nervous, especially with how our roles have not really improved that much.
No, they haven't.
This is gonna be interesting because that encounter with those bandits was supposed to be a little bit easier than that.
Yeah, each fight has been like It's been
swear the
dangerous.
dice hate us.
It's been.
I'm surprised how good of a villain Puppy Man was. Like, he calls little puppies in the book, and that's his only line in the whole book.
Yeah.
Other
I
than
remember
it's time
that.
for you to give us your stuff and go away. It's like, all right, cool. That's what I got to work with, and like that actually felt like a proper lieutenant like character.
Oh yeah.
I'm proud of myself for that one. That one was good.
Yep.
And Burrowin was the one who got to fight him, so it felt like thematic and story wise. You don't get that a
yeah.
lot in D&D all the time.
Yeah, it's a rarity. We've been actually pretty fortunate a lot in being able to do that. I've noticed in
Yeah.
our campaigns.
Yeah,
Especially,
the right
like,
guy
with
fights the right person.
Yeah, well, with you got the kill in for Jason. Matthew Moore gets the kill for Strahd after that whole ordeal. I don't know. There just seems like a lot of. Well, and then for the first kill for Jason's wife Solaris, when you took out Solaris,
Hmm.
and then there was the second one. The second one was ingenious as well, like of how she died.
Just
But I don't know. I feel like we've been very, very, very fortunate. I think in those big fights, at least from what I've noticed, we've been very lucky there.
All right. In any case, it is time to go to bed. Thank you all for
Good night,
coming.
everybody.
Glad you're all having fun. Thank you to the chat. We will see you potentially Thursday for another gaming stream. Potentially, we'll see what happens there. Next D&D stream will be Tuesday, of course. In the meantime, you all stay well behaved. All right. I'm Dr. Crow.
all right.
I don't have a clever way to end this one with the books.
I found a book once.
Begone
I
the.
pathfind the book once.
I found the book.
It's my goal to make you say, huzzah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
We'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye-bye.